We're live. Welcome back to the 4th episode, Why Not Us podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If it's your first time listening, we talk shit, we talk sports, we talk gambling. Stick around. We're all doing pretty good on our picks overall. We're all in the green.
Yeah, I'm doing the worst, and I'm up.
Sucker.
I'm up 14 units.
I'm up 24
on the season.
Yeah, Ron's up 24 units. I am up 22 units.
22.
And you're up 14. So this is what we do. Specifically the NFL, we dabble a little bit in college football, a little bit in other sports. But stick around. Listen, we have some fun. I'm AJ. I'm here with George and Ron. Let's get into it. So last week, broke even. 14-14.
Yeah, disappointing week, especially my 1 o'clock slate was so strong. I think I was like 11-5. So to end even at 14-14, I think it was.
Yep.
tough little road at the end there. But
you know what they say? Push is a win.
Push
is a win.
Take that.
Push is a win.
Although we did win.
We did win.
We did win.
Ron up 2 units, 15-13. Good week.
The spread was good.
Week,
the over-under was bad. The spread was really good. 10-4 on the over-under, which means I went, what is that? 5-9 against for the over-under? That sucks.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty on the over-under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, and 10. That doesn't add up.
Shit.
Whatever it
all
is.
15 of the
I counted it.
9.
I counted an extra one. 9 and 10. Yeah, 9 and 10. I went last week.
You had a great week.
18-10.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
good
a great
week.
week.
Very good week. Up 8 units. From Thursday night to the 1 o'clock through the 1 o'clock slate, I was.
You crushed those games.
4, 6, 10-1.
10-1.
9-1. Excuse me.
Should have stopped there.
So we all had a good week.
Cancel everything.
All had a good week.
Yeah.
So tail us. Keep watching. We'll give you our picks.
We're giving winners.
Hit a couple same game parlays last week.
Yes. Yeah.
A
couple good college bets too we had.
Yep.
Good college bets
G
too.
was 3-0 in college. Ronnie and I were both 4-2 in college, and college is not our thing. He's our senior college correspondent, if
In-house
you will.
college guy.
Was it 4-2? No, I thought we won 5 out of 6 each.
Yeah, you guys gave.
You went 5 out of 6. You went
5-1.
You went 5-1.
Okay.
I went 4-2. Excuse me. G
Still
went 3-0.
Yeah.
And you were in South Bend last weekend.
I was in South Bend, watched a great game. Irish thromped Stanford 49-7. Small rain delay in there, about 45 minutes. And I made up the word.
Yeah, that's made up, right?
What the fuck was
Thromped
that?
is absolutely made up, right?
It's all right. It's a new adjective. I'm running with it.
This is the first time.
I'm running with it.
Thromped.
Didn't you do this a couple of shows ago?
Maybe.
There
Maybe
was
that'll be my
something
thing.
else. I was a Sailor guy last episode.
Yeah, Sailor was the way we kicked it off.
There was
last
something
night.
else. There was another. I think you made up a word.
Maybe it was me.
Forget what it was.
Whatever.
We'll look back. Check
Once
out
a
previous
week.
episodes and find out. But yes, South Bend, Notre Dame thromped.
Thromped. Good game though. Good game.
Listen, it's always fun when you're there.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech this weekend. We got to roll them too, and just keep winning. We cannot lose again.
Yeah.
Those are nice seats. You had a nice view there.
Yeah.
Yeah, always
50
at the
on
50. Yeah, that's always our
Nice.
seats. Yeah.
Nice.
And I like being a little higher up.
I do
Football
too.
games, I don't like
Yeah.
being
Get all
down
the
low.
action.
You want to
Get
see
all
the
the
play
action.
develop. You want to.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of height on your.
I'm a small guy. I want to see the whole thing.
Yeah, that too.
I don't want somebody in front of me.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Let's touch base on it. MLB Playoffs.
Fuck yeah. He did it.
Aaron Judge.
He did it. Get hot. Get hot now.
I think hopefully with that swing of the bat, that gets him out of his little funk that he's got going on.
Yeah.
That's baseball.
Yeah,
So much is between the ears in baseball.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes that's all it takes. And honestly, the Yankees aren't playing great right now. They're not playing great. But they're up 2-0 in the series.
Winning.
Guardians look really bad. Guardians are really bad. They cannot throw a strike. Our $300 million man, though, Garrett Cole, has to step it up a little bit. He only went 4 1/3 the other night, was walking a lot of guys, left the bases loaded twice in 4 1/3 innings. So he just got to get it together a little bit more. But they look good. They look good right now.
Mets series tied 1-1. That's it's a big one.
Tonight.
Big one getting one out in LA.
Hell yeah, especially
Have
they
to
lost
steal
9-0 the first game, right?
For the record,
Gotta steal one.
It is Wednesday, the 16th, October 16th, by the way. So Game 3 for the Mets Dodgers back in New York tonight. So exciting stuff. The MLB.
Yeah. Bronny just found out that it was the ALCS yesterday.
I did.
He had no idea that's where we were at in the postseason.
Who needs to know anyway?
How many games are left? I'm
Well,
joking.
497.
How many more to the playoffs?
Yeah,
It
497.
would be pretty cool to have Yankees Mets. That would be sick.
That would be pretty.
It would really be cool to have Yankees Mets or Yankees Dodgers. Yankees Dodgers was like what everyone was predicting preseason.
Yeah.
The two big markets.
Well, yeah, that's not
Give me New
exciting
York.
then.
Give me New York.
But I'd love the Subway Series
Yeah,
again.
Give me
that would
New
be
York.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, baseball is cool. You know, we talked about it a couple weeks ago, but is the MLB cool? Apparently it is. So
It's cool in October.
it's cool in October.
Yes, exactly.
It's cool in October. So
Skip the 162 games.
yeah, right.
Cut it in half.
Tune in come October.
Cut it in half.
Yeah,
too
like
much.
NBA
too.
You can't. NBA is the same
And
way.
hockey.
It's like,
Yeah, but
You ever
NBA's
done-
half.
You ever done well, and it's still too much,
Yeah.
quite frankly. You ever done fantasy NBA? It's the worst thing
years
ever.
ago, yeah.
It's horrible.
I did fantasy baseball one year and I never did it again.
No,
Yeah, that was a
you
lot
can't do
too.
it. It's too
Every
much,
single day, and I'm just not that vested into baseball
Right,
to keep
right.
following like
Gotta
that.
change the
Even
pitch
NBA
series.
basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man.
Yeah.
You know, I like to track the NBA, specifically the Knicks, right? But
Yeah, but you won't watch every game. You'll
No.
look at your phone,
No, I
what's
keep
the
track of it.
score,
Right, right.
stuff
That's
like
how
that.
I am for the Yankees. I'll check every night, like when they're playing, but I can't sit down and watch a whole.
Yeah, that's what I'll do during the
No, I
season.
can't do it.
But come playoff time, I'll watch the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely completely different.
Yep, agree. Moving on, big trade talks this week in the NFL. Devontae
Big time.
Adams to the Jets.
Big time. What do you
So
think
let
of
me
that?
just start off by saying, okay, and I'll have this argument with you both. There is no bigger pain in all of sports fandom than being a Jets fan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is there anything else?
I mean, you're just getting the letdowns that the Vikings have always had, but it's been more painful
It's
probably
different
for a Jets fan.
because here's the difference, right? You expect good things from the Vikings from time to time,
Yeah.
and those happen.
yeah,
You expect
And
good
then,
things from.
honestly-
I'd rather make it to the playoffs and get my heart crushed.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
rather
fair.
win games throughout the year and get my heart.
but
crushed.
it's you have more to enjoy along the way.
correct.
Okay.
In the NFL, I'd argue Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah, but
argue
again,
Cowboys.
at least you have 17 weeks of watching them play well.
Not this year.
Usually, but yeah, well,
But then they just do what they do and just lose in the first round of the playoffs.
It's more
that's
painful that
disappointing.
day.
That day, but at least you don't have pain, just utter fucking.
well, you have nothing to look forward to if you're bad all year.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what you're saying.
But it's even worse because you are looking forward to them because they're on paper they should be a playoff team, and then every week
But
they
this
come
only
out.
happens like once every 10 years. so
Do you know
I don't
that?
about that? I mean, you get fucking top 5 draft picks 3 years and out of 8 or whatever it is.
yeah, because they stink.
Exactly, and nothing works.
I brought it up last week that they had the same amount of points scored through 5 weeks,
As they did last year.
and now they have the same amount of points scored through 6 weeks, but a worse record than with Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So for the record, it's the Wednesday after the Monday Night Football game against the Jets and the Bills, and the Jets left about 14 points. The other thing I will touch base on, and I'm not saying this is why the Jets lost the game, but the NFL needs to figure out what the fuck is going on with
It's unenjoyable to watch
it's
games
bad.
like that.
They're making the games about themselves.
yeah,
100%.
it's just stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. You can't even fucking watch it
Did
sometimes.
you see they listed the top 3 yards throughout the game? Scrimmage yards throughout the games. Number 1 was penalties, like 204. Number 2 was like Brees Hall, and 3 was
It's
someone else.
unacceptable. I mean, every fucking play in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter,
it's bad.
and 20% of the time they were
bad.
just bad calls.
You see Rodgers too, he came out, he's like, the roughing the passer on me, it was not roughing the passer. He talked about another
Yeah.
roughing the passer on the other
Yep.
quarterbacks, like that wasn't
Yep.
roughing the passer.
And then they try to make up for it, and then all the fucking lining up off sides bullshit.
The illegal formations are so fucking annoying.
drives
It's
me
like
bananas.
almost every fucking play.
Yeah.
They need to figure it out. It's horrible. It's horrible, and it's not just that. And then
And
they
those
have this,
primetime games, I feel
Yeah, it
like.
is.
always primetime
Yeah, they
games.
want to.
you know, or the Chiefs, and it always goes to the Chiefs.
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
But they need to figure it out. I mean, it's horrible. I mean,
needs to be a
there's
meeting.
no rhythm to the game. It's like nobody can get into any sort of groove.
That's the biggest thing for me. There's no groove.
horrible.
We talked about this earlier this week, but I think they need to make these referees full-time officials. It's their job year-round. They do this. They go to conventions. They even, high school exhibition games, this, that. They just have to referee year-round, Pay them a full-time salary. These guys can't be lawyers.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Monday to Friday. They can't be accountants. They can't be.
The CPAs.
They need to be officials. They need to be under contract like the players. If they have a really bad game, make bad calls, this and that, they should be able to be fined. They should have post-game press conferences like the players. They need to be held accountable for games like this.
I agree. And it happens consistently.
Every week. Every week. I feel like we're having this conversation.
It's been literally every week.
They need to figure it out, and it's painful to watch as a fan of the NFL. Period. To like watch every fucking play there be a penalty. It's fucking crazy.
Also, Breece Hall should have scored when he was running that long touchdown.
100%. And I mean, 2 missed field goals. I mean, they should have had north of 30 points.
The wind was crazy though.
It's a 35-yard kick. Greg, the leg.
So short.
Figure it out, dude. You know, it's like
Did you see when Tyler Bass went to make up for one of them, like with the wind, and it just went directly right?
Yeah. You hear what Joe Buck said? No. Joe Buck live goes, I've literally seen better kicks on College Game Day when Pat McAfee's kick.
The kid last week had a phenomenal kick.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
$100,000. Did they just get that money? What is that?
That's Pat's money out of his pocket.
That is, right? Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. And people have been hitting it lately.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He's been
paying him whatever he wants.
Yeah, this week he said, like, this is getting expensive for me.
He's like, fuck, I gotta lower this shit, dude. I'll do 50,000 moving forward.
Yeah. All right, we got way off track, huh?
A little bit. I mean, the officials need to figure it out. Devontae Adams to the Jets.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Didn't even talk about that. What do you think of that?
You know, in the rumors in the summer, I'm indifferent, honestly, because it could do two things. It could come in and fuck up chemistry that Garrett Wilson and Aaron Rodgers seem to finally find in Week 6 of the NFL. Finally. I don't know. I'm hoping he kind of just slides into that Mike Williams spot, but with more activity, or even Alan Lazard.
He'll just be fed.
Mike Williams is on the trade block.
Oh, he didn't show up to practice today, they said.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, personal matters. He's gone.
So
didn't know that.
I'm indifferent. I'm interested to see how. I just hope it doesn't fuck up any chemistry. But the thing is, right now there really isn't much, and it can't really get any worse where we're at.
No, I mean I feel like he was going to do anything to make this happen.
I do think that I'm happy with what they gave up. I don't think they gave up too much. You know, I thought that it was.
No, but they took all of they're paying him everything. Raiders are not paying anything.
Yeah, but
I thought the Raiders were.
Next year is non-guaranteed.
Yeah, but they took everything upon themselves to pay.
But I thought the Raiders were paying.
But the Raiders have already paid half his salary.
That's fair, but like everything from here on out, they have overtaken.
Yeah, it's a game check. It's about $990,000 a game check. That's all they're responsible.
But they're all in,
which is a steal.
Yeah, it is what it is. They're just
Tay Adams, honestly.
Yeah, it's painful when you're all in and you're 2-4.
That's the issue.
You know, that's the problem.
You see the stretch though the Jets got coming up. Easy stretch coming up. They can easily rattle off 7 of like the next 8.
The schedule looks
easily.
Good. You know, that Broncos loss is such a killer, man. It's
killer. It's not a divisional loss though.
You gotta get that one.
You know, it is what it is. I think the division's still wide open. I think this trade is nothing but good things for the Jets, honestly though.
A lot of winnable games.
I think. You know, I think they're going to pick up right where they left off. You know, it might take a week or two, obviously, to get acclimated with the, offense.
That's the thing, yeah.
Right now, Al Lazard is like his number 1 target, even though he's dropping balls left and right.
Yeah, but he was never his number 1, though.
There's a chance that Wilson's like, not the odd man out. I shouldn't say the odd man out, but he's going to still give the ball to Lazard, and he's going to be feeding Devontae Adams.
Right.
You don't make such a point to get this guy and not just immediately show this is why I got
That's the concern.
Yeah. I think Wilson will still be their X, but red zone targets, it's going to be Devontae Adams.
Yes,
I think Wilson is probably going to get most of the looks, though. He'll be the guy. He'll be the main route runner.
Fantasy owners, I would be a little bit concerned with Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I still think everyone's going to.
He's not getting
targets
though.
I will say Nathaniel Hackett.
No, I'm saying he had, but he will not now.
I think he'll still get 10 to 12 targets a game.
No way.
The Jets forced Nathaniel Hackett to take a step back, and look what happens. Breece Hall gets touches. He starts to go off.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson gets touches. They're throwing him little screens. So just get
Breece will get involved. This will help
Breece. I agree. I think it'll help the entire receiving core eventually.
Yeah. I think 10 to 12 targets is crazy, though.
I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
I don't think so.
It's probably, a couple weeks ago he had like 20 against the
Vikings. I don't think he'll fall off like much at all. When you have a guy like that, you can bring in whoever. They're still going to get theirs.
Yeah, it did take the Jets 5 weeks to figure that out.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, the last 2 games is when he only had over 10, I think, right? Yeah, it's 6, 9, 8, the 3 games prior to that. Then he went 23 and then 10. If he
Robert
had 10,
Saleh isn't the head coach anymore. Got Coach Brick or
that's
whatever
fair.
his name is.
That's fair.
Nah, I think he's gonna get his. I don't think
I would
this
say
really
6
affects
to
him
8
much.
targets max a game.
6
That
targets.
seems
6 to 8 targets, I would
Seems
say.
light. How much did he get last night? Or on Monday night?
10
10.
without Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I think he'll still get around that. I think he'll get the same. I don't think he's going to be affected much, honestly. I think if anything, he might be. His targets might increase.
You know what?
With people
You're
pulling-
crazy.
What defenses? If they hone in on Devontae Adams, it opens up the field for Garrett Wilson. He might be getting more looks.
The number one question regarding this is if he keeps feeding Allen Lazard the way that he's feeding him now.
Well, that's the thing. That's not going away.
I think that's the one that's going to change.
Disagree.
I think that would make sense. But
He builds a trust with players, and then he
Right.
goes to them.
that would make sense to me that Lazard is the one that has to take the step back. But as of right now, for the first 4 weeks of the season, I would argue that Lazard was his number one over Garrett Wilson.
Nah, Wilson's definitely the number one guy.
Talent-wise, I agree. But if you watched them play, he was going to
Yeah,
Lazard.
they're definitely
more
He's very much
cohesive.
involved. I mean, Mike Williams is gone, but the third downs, gotta have it. That's not going to Wilson much anymore. It's going to Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just also those third and mediums. That's not really the routes that Garrett Wilson is running. That's an Allen Lazard.
That it is.
That's
I
not
mean,
really
he runs
true.
those
Yeah.
little slants across the field. But
Yeah.
by the way, he's open every fucking time.
How many out routes to Devontae Adams in the corner of the end zone are they gonna have?
Hopefully
A million.
1 million.
Hopefully a thousand. Let's move on. Amari Cooper to the Bills.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Getting out of that.
He
good for the Bills too.
Yeah, it's big for the Bills.
Yeah.
We were talking last week about you saying
Yeah, I was
Devontae
saying
Adams
that.
should be going to the Bills, but I think that's a huge pickup for them. Amari Cooper has to be the happiest guy in the NFL.
He's still
Yeah.
super talented.
Oh, yeah.
Still super talented.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It's just a shame he was wasting his time away in Cleveland. So, good for him.
That is an absolute train wreck over there.
so
It's
I
bad.
think that's a big move for Amari Cooper and the Bills. I'm sure Josh Allen is happy.
No doubt. Another weapon like
I
that.
think you give him 2 weeks and Cooper's going to be a top receiver. Not a top receiver, but he will be consistently getting that ball in there.
I think so.
Yeah.
Too.
He has to.
There's not many
Yeah.
options, right?
Yeah, they were talking. I was listening to something today, and he's on pace for 3,200 passing yards, Josh Allen, whereas he's normally over 4,000 easily every
Yeah,
year.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Because they look really good, but coming
not
into the
throwing.
year, you thought it'd be a down year.
yeah.
I feel like they've kind of they had a bad couple weeks.
Switched
But
it up.
Allen has been looking good himself. I feel like he's making smarter decisions with the
He
football.
looked good the other night.
Yes.
And he's not making those bad runs where he tries to
No.
get an extra yard or two.
He had that one that he tried to
fumbles
get
the
rid of.
ball, making bad interceptions on long drives, and then just
You know
throws
he
it in
had-
the red zone.
did
He's
you-
not doing that.
Yep.
Did you know he had 18 turnovers against the Jets?
Yeah, I saw that. It was
By
one of the
himself.
most. Yeah.
18 turnovers.
He
I think it
always leads
was.
the league in turnovers.
Yeah, but 18 against the Jets.
I don't think he has any interceptions this year.
I don't think
I
so
don't think
either.
so.
Yeah, he has 0 this year.
Does he have a fumble? Does he have any turnovers?
Yeah, I think he has 3 fumbles.
But the way he plays,
maybe
like,
only
you'll
2
kinda
lost.
Take that. I mean,
Yeah, that's a part of his game.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's going to help him a lot, honestly. Yes, 0 interceptions. The fumbles, I want to say 2 or 3. Think that helps Kincaid at all? Open it up, that he doesn't have to try and be the guy.
Well,
Coleman, it may help a little
it's
bit.
been high.
I just made that argument with Devontae Adams. You said no way for Garrett Wilson.
That's different. You don't think that Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams is a different situation than Josh Allen and Amari Cooper?
I think play calling wise though, it's the same thing.
Josh Allen didn't say I need my guy, I need Amari Cooper. Aaron Rodgers needed Devontae Adams. He's made it very clear for a while that he's going to get him there and now force feed him
I
that
think
ball.
Aaron Rodgers is a good enough quarterback though to throw to the open guy.
Yeah, that's fair. They're also paying Amari Cooper, I think, $1 million. So it's completely different. Yeah, it's a lot lower than the Devontae
I don't
Adams
think
situation.
Aaron Rodgers is thinking about that model.
No, I'm just saying as a team, you're going to where the ball is going to go is based off money sometimes too. No, you don't think that?
No, they're just trying to win games.
All right. Well, yeah, okay, but that's still you follow the money sometimes for where the ball's going to go.
Well, that's the case because these guys are the best players and they're usually open.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers
Well-
gives a fuck about that. And I don't think
No, Rodgers doesn't.
I don't
give a
think
fuck about
anybody
that.
would be able to tell him that either.
You're not going to change your mind.
Because that's gonna come from who would fall for that shit? Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott. That's who.
Jerry Jones is a fucking idiot.
Dak, you got to throw
Yeah,
the CD.
yeah, you get that ball to CD. You gonna get that ball to CD Lamb? Yeah, right.
You're going to get him 15, 20 targets a game.
Exactly, dude. So let's jump into it. So NFL Week 7, Thursday Night Football happens to be our dog shit game of the week.
It's got to be.
Dog
It's
shit
gotta
of the
be.
week.
Kicking it off really good.
It's terrible.
It is
Big primetime matchup.
It's so
Broncos.
bad. I don't even really want to watch it.
It's pretty bad.
Yanks are on tomorrow. I'll probably
see? Yeah, there you go.
I'll probably watch. Oh, it's a 5 o'clock game.
Is it 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock.
Yeah, but it'll run all the way to fucking 11:30. So
It'll run till like 8:30.
It's 5 o'clock on a Saturday.
So Thursday Night Football is the dog shit game of the week. It is the Broncos at the Saints. The Saints are getting 3 points at home. The over-under is 37.
3 points. Okay.
What do you got, G?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really believe in Spencer Rattler at this point.
You fucking hate this guy.
I don't like. He has a piss poor attitude. He's so cocky. I just don't like the guy. That being said, give me Broncos. Give me the -3. Broncos, I don't know. They've had some spurts where they kind of looked okay.
They don't look bad, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
They looked horrible.
No, they had 2 games back-to-back that looked good.
Well,
yeah.
They've, kind of figured it out a little bit here and there. So give me Broncos -3 and just give me the under. -36.
Yeah, well, Dogsh should do.
I got 37.
Yeah.
Okay, give me under
37 is what I have as well.
Yeah. Also give me a Kamara anytime touchdown. If Saints are gonna do anything, they're gonna feed Kamara a lot, especially with backup quarterback.
I like that.
Give me Kamara anytime. -110.
They're also really banged up. Olave is out. Shaheed is out.
Lock that in. Throw the mortgage on it.
I do like that. What do you got, Ron?
I took the Saints +3 just because I know G hates Spencer Rattler so much that I wanted to bet against him.
Bet Rattler's under, too.
I just think that, I don't know, this game is so bad. I like the under for sure. I know they're banged up, but I don't know. The Broncos, Surtain out, which was a huge part of why their defense was so good for the past couple games. And I think it'll be close enough. I don't know. It's like the home team getting points again. It's such a bad game. I'll just go with the points at home. And that's basically the only reason. And Kamara will probably get the ball 27
times. I wonder
times.
what his scrimmage yards is over under.
It's a good question.
Buck 10.
Props should be up on this, right?
20.
Props have to be up on this.
Yeah.
His rushing over under
65.5.
69.5. It's pretty close. And
Pretty
then
good.
his receiving's probably got to be what? 30?
43.5.
I'm going to say 36.5. It is 36.5.
Whoa. I'm with you, Ronnie. I am also taking the Saints at home with the points.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't love the Broncos.
Yeah, I don't love either.
No, you can't love anything here. Dog shit.
I might not watch a minute of this game.
I am tempted to take the over for some strange reason, but I will ride with you guys on the under 37.
It is so low. Did you take the under?
I'm going to take the under 37, although I don't really like it. For some reason, I could see the Saints putting up 24 points, right? Like, I don't know. It's just it's one of those weird fucking games. It's on prime time. Nobody gives a fuck.
It'll have to be one of those Kamara, scores 4 times kind of games.
Exactly. And I think that could happen, quite frankly.
Yeah.
I hope so. I need him in fantasy.
It's also weird when you have, so many injuries on a team that, who's Denver preparing for? You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I just think it's going to be one of those very slow games.
It's going to suck so bad.
It's going to be pretty bad.
You're going to see so many bonehead interceptions, which could switch the over-under as well.
Yeah,
but
I think it ends 17-14. Just a boring game.
The London game this week are the Jags again. The Jags are technically home in London. Against the Patriots, the Jags are -5.5. Over-under's 42. Go ahead, Ron.
Give me Drake May. He didn't look that bad at all. They're +5.5. I think that's a lot of. Jaguars shouldn't be giving anybody 5.5 points.
That's very
Absolutely
true.
not.
They're not home. They're in London.
Very bad.
That's essentially a home game for them.
Their defense is awful. At the beginning of the game, because I was all over Caleb Williams last week. At the beginning of the game, it was slow, and all of a sudden, it turned into the Jaguars' defense again. They're terrible. They're terrible.
Really, really bad.
I think Drake May's going to be good. He had 3 touchdowns last week, I think. Right? 3?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think he's going to be good. I don't think they're not going to blow the doors off, but I can see them winning this game and getting 5.5 points.
1,000%.
They're +200 on the money line. That's not a bad bet.
No, not at all.
The Jaguars are in disarray.
Yeah,
ETN is going to be out.
Bad shit.
They're a bad team.
The panic button has been hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does Doug Peterson get fired?
It's got to be around the corner. It has to be right around the corner.
Just paid Trevor Lawrence too.
I know. They're in a terrible situation.
Very, very bad.
Imagine Mac Jones comes in halfway through this game against New England.
Hitting the gritty from the 20.
I'm going over 42.5 as well because the Jaguars defense is so bad. And the fact that Patriots can have some momentum with offense allows the Jaguars to get some points up there. You know, it's not like a slow game going where it's just going to be like running the timeout. Yep. I think Drake May's going to put up points.
Yeah. So, 42, which pushes it over to G.
You guys have convinced me. I was taking the under this game. Those overseas games, again, every time they're weird. Every single time. You never know what's going to happen in these games. And I like the under. I like the under a lot. I'm taking Pats plus 5.5. It's crazy not to take that.
Yeah, it is crazy.
And I like the under, but you guys convinced me.
You want a little Drake May action?
Drake May. This is 2 weeks in a row now that all three of us are on the same page in the second game of the week.
Ooh, Monday night
the Thursday game.
Sunday morning?
Or
the London game.
Sunday morning. Yeah.
So for the folks just tuning in for the first time, the panel here all agrees on spread and over-unders.
I was thirsty.
We shotgun a beer.
Yeah.
So this is just what we do. It's what we have to do. Somebody has to do it.
Why not us?
It's just scary when we do it on the second game, and then we got all these games.
We haven't even hit the 1 o'clock slate yet.
Hello.
Should we hit it right now? G, do you mind grabbing a couple?
I got them.
You want to say what we're doing?
Okay, Pats plus 5.5 in the over 42.
Yep.
Here we go, kids.
Doing it right now?
We'll do it.
Let's do it right now.
Doing it live?
Fuck it, I'll write it. We'll do it live.
Do you have
Copyright.
Do you have something?
Yeah, my Jaguar key.
Last week it was a Porsche. You took the Jags. You took the Jag here today. Perfect hole again by the kid. Not that it matters.
What?
Take it easy.
I feel like this is gonna spill.
You got the wrong angle, dude.
Oh, great. Now it's all over me.
Figure it out.
Disregard that.
This is going to be pretty cold.
Yeah, it is going to be ice cold.
2 weeks in a row, second game of the week. All on the same page.
Yeah, let me get this hole a little bigger. Nope, it's not going to happen.
What did he say?
Cheers, genitals.
Cheers.
It's cold. Jesus.
It landed upright.
It did land upright.
That was unbelievable.
Ron's is finished this time, too. For
Remember last time I dropped it, it was like, boom.
Yeah. He's like, no, what are you talking about? It's not.
the sink.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to approach.
It's not full.
Yeah, there was something else in
It's
there.
not full. And then he throws, you just hear, dud.
Wait, do you want any props? No? No props?
What's the prop you like in that game?
Demario Douglas. Over on receiving yards.
Yeah, because this is the only game I was having a little fun with it. What's Drake May's over under?
Okay.
I think he's going to be a good quarterback.
I think so, too.
What is Douglas's?
He's a big dude.
What is Douglas's over under?
43.5, I believe it said. Drake May is over 203 passing yards.
That's it.
I like that, right? I mean, the Jaguars suck. If anything, this is like one of those games that Drake May can look great.
Yeah, 300 yards.
Which is important for the Pats. Like, that could give them a boost, man.
Give me May's over 203.5.
What did he have last week?
I didn't watch that game at all last week.
He had 243, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions against the Texans. Now he's going against the Jaguars?
Yeah.
Garbage time or not, I mean, you're going against a bad defense now.
Yeah.
Texans have a great defense.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
They are. We said last week, I think, that they hadn't really caught their stride yet. They're about to.
If they caught their stride, I think they're in.
I think they're going to be great now.
CJ Stroud,
what
really
are they?
hasn't
Are they 5-1?
done much.
No.
5-1?
He's
4-1. They had their bye already, right?
4-2.
Did they?
Did they lose 2 games?
They lost to the Vikings.
But I think that's it,
I
right?
think that's it. Yeah, they squeaked out a couple wins against the Jaguars.
Which is another good thing if I'm a Texans fan. Like, they know how to win those close, ugly games.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Jets know how to
It's
lose
hard to
those.
win the NFL. Just pull
They
up the win.
are
I think they're
5-1. What am I talking about? Yeah, they are 5-1.
And Stroud has not hit his stride.
Stroud has not hit his stride.
Stroud stride. Say that 5
Stride
times
has not
fast.
hit his Stroud.
Say that 5
Stroud
times
is not
fast.
his
Stroud
stride,
stride.
Stroud.
Stroud.
Stride.
No one ever pays me in Stroud.
Try 3 times fast. See if you can do it.
By the way, Texans to win that division at like minus 130, I think it was, before the season was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's trash. The whole division is trash.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, that's free money.
It was like minus 130, I
Sometimes
believe.
those quarterbacks have those sophomore slumps.
Yeah, I didn't see it with him. I think he's way too mature.
He's
He is
he's
very
between the years. He's a vet.
What's great is the Vikings division is matched up with the AFC South this year, and the fact that we beat Houston, now we get to play the Colts, Titans, and Jaguars coming up. That's lovely.
You're in a great spot.
It's lovely.
You're in a great spot.
You beat the one team.
You have to anticipate you're going to drop a stupid one at some point in the year.
I'm nervous for this week. We're playing Detroit.
But that's okay when you're fucking 5-0.
Yeah.
Detroit is one of the best teams in football.
That was a statement win the other night.
Yeah.
Which by the way, that's a good segue. That's the next game.
Okay.
Vikings are at home, -1.5 against the Lions. I am excited. This might be the game of the week.
Yeah, this is great.
This is a great game, although the Niners and Chiefs are later on. But this Vikings home, 1.5. This is the spread. Against the Lions, 51 over/under. Do you want to start?
Sure. I'm going to take the Vikings. yeah, sure, I'll start.
Didn't see that coming.
I'm going to take them. They're home. Aiden Hutchinson's a big blow. They haven't filled that spot yet.
Yeah, that hurts.
I believe Hawkinson should be back. It's another weapon.
Hawk's back?
Is he?
For sure, or still?
It's not for sure, but he's practicing.
Hawk the cock?
And
No one calls him that.
what did you say?
Are you sure?
I don't know if they would be nervous because this is where he tore his ACL last year against Detroit. That
It was
jerk off
against
Kirby
Detroit.
Joseph. So,
Like the Mario Park player?
excuse me?
Kirby?
I think you're thinking of Super Smash.
Is that Jigglypuff?
So it's 1.5 at home.
one of them.
I got a Jigglypuff for you right here.
First Hawk the cock now this. One shotgun and it goes right off the rails.
That's what we want. That's what we're looking for.
Now, the over-under,
51's high.
I'm pretty...
You're 51, I feel.
Oh, I just got a trade proposal from Joe,
51, okay.
by the way.
Hey,
All right.
snap out of it.
Wait, I had 50,
We're
but
doing a
now
show.
it's, I had 50, now it's 51.
I have 51 actively.
I had 50.5, so we'll take 51.
I'm taking the under. I think,
Interesting.
I don't know, the Vikings defense now looks better than the offense. I think they'll be able to move, but Detroit's going to rely on that running game again to try and close this game up. I just hope that the Vikings come out on top. That's basically it. It's going to be a tough one. If we win this, it's massive.
Yes.
But like I said last week, I couldn't see Detroit losing because I know typical Vikings fan. We lose this game, we go from undefeated to second place.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck is that? Meanwhile, you got Green Bay in last place at 4-2.
Yeah,
Right.
The division's
Right,
ridiculous.
Right. Division is ridiculous, yeah.
I am sorry. I am going with the Lions plus 1.5.
Don't be sorry.
I think the Vikings are due to lose one of these. I think the Lions win last week against the Cowboys was a real fucking statement win. And they kept giving it to them. I mean, they didn't slow down at all. Giving it to them.
Pause.
It was impressive. The Lions are another one of those
Yeah.
teams where like they could catch their fucking stride.
They are.
Pouring it on.
They are.
Pouring on all game.
I mean, just pure domination from start to finish. So,
Wire to wire.
for that reason, and the Vikings just like I just feel like eventually they're gonna have to drop one. I don't know if it'll be this week.
Hope not.
I think this might be a 1-point game either way. I'm really excited.
It'll be close. I hope it'll be
I'm
close.
really excited for this game.
Yeah.
The over/under's tough. 51's a lot of points, but I think there's gonna be scoring.
I do too.
There'll be scoring.
But it's a lot of points, man. You know, I'll take the under 51. I don't love that, but I'm taking the Lions plus 1.5 and the under 51.
Yeah, I'm a big red zone guy, and honestly, I might just throw this game on.
Yeah.
Just watch the
I'm sitting in front of my
The rest
TV,
of the slate,
not doing
in the
anything.
1 o'clock.
For you, obviously.
1 o'clock slate is not all that exciting
Yeah.
thereafter. So, well, Texans Packers, but
Yeah, Texans Packers gonna be a good one.
yeah.
Giants Eagles, good divisional matchup.
Yeah.
Hassan Riddick.
Reddick.
Think it's happening?
Reddick. It's Reddick.
You think it's happening?
Salah. Riddick.
Hassan Reddick.
Thromped.
Think it's gonna happen?
Lions need to do everything they can to get that guy. They can call up the Jets would give him away for a washer machine. But he's
That's true.
the dude from
That's true.
from semi-pro.
They would be extremely excited to
I
ditch
think
him.
they can restructure the deal. I think they're gonna have a hard time getting Max Crosby. I don't think they're gonna be able to get him.
No, yeah, they can't let him go.
Raiders aren't gonna let him go, and yeah, I just don't think they're gonna do. And I don't think Max Crosby really wants to go. I think that guy wants to die a Raider.
He's a
Honestly.
Vegas guy.
He's just
He's a Detroit guy too, though.
a Raider.
He's from Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Eastern Michigan
He
guy
went
too.
to Eastern Michigan.
So it would make sense.
Yep.
I just don't think the Raiders are gonna part ways with him, especially with Devontae Adams just leaving. I don't think they're gonna throw this away the season like that. And I just think I don't know. I think Crosby's a Raider guy. So if I were in the Lions' shoes, losing Aiden Hutchinson, you got to get Reddick. You have to get Reddick, and I think it's going to get done. He's not going to play for the Jets this year at all, so the Jets are thinking like, okay, maybe let's get a third-round pick for him.
Something for
or
him,
something. Something.
Yeah, but
Reddick is losing a lot of money, man.
with his
Lot of
track
games.
record,
I think he said he could lose $20 million this
A
year.
lot of game checks.
think about Campbell though. You think he wants to deal with that headache? God forbid he comes there and he's just a jerk off again.
Well, now the writing's on the wall. Now they have to align with him before they.
Yeah.
Like, listen, like.
But they also said they wouldn't mortgage the
Here's
future.
this contract. Here's this. Well,
I
a
think-
one-year deal.
I think
Just get him out
Campbell.
on the field.
I think Campbell would
Reddick
get
wants
through
to
to
be
him
on
more
the
than Solid would. Like I think Campbell could have that conversation, whip him into shape,
Yeah.
like and get him
Yeah.
from the right mentality versus what like.
I'm just so
Solid
turned
Jets
off by
could-
Reddick. I wouldn't want him anywhere near my
I don't
team.
want him on the Jets.
No.
I wouldn't
I
want
don't
him
want the Jets
anywhere.
at all.
No
Have
way.
you not learned from Le'Veon Bell?
I know.
That 1 year that ruined his career. That
It
guy
really
was on
did.
track
He was
to be a
done.
Hall
Right.
of Famer.
Right.
And then he ended up signing with the Jets, made less money
Less
than what
money.
he was asking
Yeah.
for to begin
Yeah.
with from the Steelers, and just did nothing with the rest of his career. So
It makes sense.
I'd
It
be
definitely
getting
makes
Reddick.
sense.
I'd be getting Reddick. That being said, sorry, Ron, I got to take the Lions with the points here.
That's totally fine.
So give me the Lions plus 1.5, and I'm agreeing with you on both fronts, AJ, here. Give me the over 51. I think there's going to be a lot of scoring. I think it's going to be back and forth. I think the last team
He
was
went
ball.
under.
I took the under.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's
Okay.
against my aura, if you will. But
Under's against my
I know,
hate doing that.
and I forget what my count is on the over-unders, but I've been very strong this year on the over-unders,
Yeah?
more so than the spread.
I got bent over last week with the over.
I think I hate this under 51. I think I hate it, but I could also see this ending up being like a. No, I
30,
think it's gonna be
27.
The Vikings defense is unbelievable right now.
I think I could see it being like.
But-
They
ended-
just scored 40-something points.
yeah.
Two games in a row. The game before that, they scored 42
Yeah,
on
right.
Seattle.
I can see you can have great defenses, but you can get those games.
I don't know
where
why I
they
took
just-
the under. Stupid.
Offensive getting and they just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So give me the over 51.
I hate my under. Can I change my pick?
You can change.
Nope.
Nah,
Let me
you can
change
it. You can change it.
2 against 1.
You can change.
You can do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
we move on to the next game. You can change.
That's fair.
If you want a loss, you can.
it.
No,
Yeah.
I changed my mind. Taking the over. I don't like
Sucker,
the over.
sucker.
No,
I
taking
think the
over.
team that has the ball last is going to win this game.
We're gonna push.
Yeah,
this
I
one-
like that. I agree. Sorry.
I like that too. We're gonna push this one to you, G. Giants are at home against the Eagles, +3. The Giants are getting 3 points at home. What do you like? And the over/under, I'm sorry, is 43.
Yes, that's what I have.
I don't know about this game. This game's weird. Giants, again, they show these spurts of like, are we good? Are we not good? Is Daniel Jones the guy? Is he not the guy? Are
Bad.
we going to keep him another year? Is
Bad.
he not going to keep him another year?
Bad.
But you know, if they don't win, guess what they don't do? They also don't cover. So for that reason, I'm going to take the Eagles -3. I don't think Giants are laying 3. Giants are getting 3. I think they're gonna lose the game, and I think they'll probably lose by like 7-ish. They'll be hanging around the whole game.
The defense is pretty good.
Their defense is very.
They look good against the Bengals.
Their
The
defense is
Eagles, the Eagles have not looked good.
good. They have not either.
They're going to be
AJ
better.
Brown's back though.
AJ
43
Brown's
points.
back.
I think that.
Him and Devontae scored.
Yeah, that was tough not having him. He is a top 5 wide receiver.
He's sick.
He's very good.
He's a monster.
He's very good.
He's a beast.
I feel like he's not talked about as a top 5 wide receiver yet.
He's another one. It's like him and Mike Evans. I
No,
mean,
I wouldn't say he's not spoken about.
I mean, he goes much higher. Like, he's definitely like if you think about like a fantasy draft perspective, he's going way
Right.
before like a Mike Evans, who I think is just as good of a receiver, just as
Yeah,
valuable.
he's just older.
It's just old,
Yeah, Mike
but he
Evans has
still
longevity.
fucking gets his.
I think AJ Brown's better than him now.
It was Chase, Jefferson.
Evans, no.
I mean, if you look at numbers over the last few years, I'd argue that the numbers are better for Mike Evans. I mean, AJ Brown.
Yeah, I think Brown's starting to get into his prime.
Was he not the 4th receiver taken off the board for fantasy?
Brown probably.
Right? Chase, Jefferson, St. Brown,
Reek.
I'm
fair.
sure
Tyreek, and then AJ Brown. Probably. Yeah, so he's top 5.
Right.
But Tyreek hasn't done it. And no fault to him. He's done nothing this year.
No, it's not his fault.
Can't do anything. Yeah.
But yeah, give me Eagles -3 and give me 43.5. Do you have?
I have
Yeah,
43.
that's pretty low.
I have
Alright,
43.
give me the over.
Yep.
If you have the 43, give me the over.
Yep.
What do you like, Ron?
I like exactly that. I do. I think Giants just lost Andrew Thomas. I think that
Fuck.
their offense will be kind of fucked. I think that'll cause turnovers, and that'll cause the Eagles to score even more. I think the Eagles will probably beat them pretty bad. I think this is the game that the Eagles turn it around. They barely beat the Browns last week, which is like, that sucks. You should beat them by a lot. But I think this is just like the Giant fans are going to get excited for a division game again, just like I said last week. They were going to get blown out by the Bengals, which they didn't, but they lost.
You're so hypocritical.
How so?
Divisional games.
He's so
home teams getting points. How can I not take that?
Oh, well, it's the Giants. It's the Giants.
It's so great.
This is the only one I've gone against that. It's the only one. But I said last week the Giants fans were going to get pissed off again because you blow another game at home, and they did.
They did.
They did.
43?
Their defense looked okay. Yeah, 43. I'm going to take the over as well because I think the Eagles will score 30-something points.
Eagles might score 40.
Yeah. Neighbors is hit or miss too, depending on whether he's going to play, I believe.
He's questionable as of this afternoon.
How would he be out again? With the isn't it just a concussion?
He got lit the fuck up.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
He is so good.
He's very, very good.
I don't know what's in the water down in Baton Rouge.
He was limited. He'll play.
They breed wide receivers.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's insane how good.
Must be something in the water.
Did you not hear
There
what I just said?
must be something in the water.
Dexter Lawrence did not practice today either, apparently.
Sexy Dexy?
He'll play. But Sexy Dexter. I want the Vikings to get him so bad, but it won't happen.
No.
Give him.
Yeah, every team wants him, Ron. Get in line.
Can I make my pick?
Oh.
Can I make my pick?
What?
All right, what's the next game on the list?
Can I make my pick? I agree. Unfortunately, we're going to shotgun another beer because I got the Eagles -3 in the over 43.
Oh, God.
I think the Eagles beat the fucking shit out of the Giants.
Me too.
I really do. They're going to knock the pen cap off them. Dude, that's it.
2 shotguns in the first 5.
I will tell you that, you know what I like? Saquon to score 2 plus touchdowns is plus 350.
Oh, I like that.
I love that.
Plus 350?
What's his
3.5 to
3 touchdowns? He's going to be pissed.
I think
I did not even think about that in this game.
I didn't
Wow.
yeah. 3.5 to 1. Saquon to score 2 touchdowns. Book it.
Wow.
We'll post it up, but I do like that a lot. I think that
I love that. I think he's feeding him the rock. Especially, also, how much of a jerk-off is Nick Sirianni?
I hate him.
They got to get rid of him.
I would love the Giants to beat them. I just don't see it happening. He's the worst. Yeah.
He sucks.
If you're not an Eagles fan, you despise the Eagles. It's just how. It's the way of the world.
Philly.
It's the way of the world. It's the way of the world.
It's true. They're terrible.
You know?
Is Singletary going to play?
He's questionable.
I would not. I mean, I think he lost his job. This kid Tracy's unbelievable.
Looks great.
He looks good.
He's a doll.
I like him a lot.
Bark.
Hungry dogs run fast.
Do it in the camera.
Oh God.
Guys, these late round draft picks.
Looks great.
They grind.
He's good, man.
He's a tough motherfucker, man.
These
He's really
first-round
good.
Picks that have always been, the guys. These guys, when they get their opportunity, hungry dogs run fast.
Bengals are at the Browns. The Browns are getting 6 points at home. The over-under is 41. I think it's my turn.
Yeah, you should go.
Bengals -6.
Browns can get 1,000,000 points.
Bengals -6. I think the Bengals are going to start winning games. I think they're going to keep flying below the radar, quite frankly, but I think they're going to keep winning games. The 41's tough because the Bengals' defense is kind of dog shit, but the Browns are
The Giants made him look great.
I think I'm going to take the over in this game, and I don't love it, but I think the Bengals are due for like 24 or 27, and the Browns, like, could they get 15, 14 points?
Bengals' offense is clicking. It's just their defense,
I don't. It's a weird one, but 41. Like, I think 41's one of those lines where I think Vegas, like, okay, they got this one on the fucking nose.
Yeah, this will be right around there.
I have 41, so I'm taking the
I have
Bengals.
41.5.
I also have 41.5.
Okay, I'll take the over 41.5. So Bengals -6, over 41.5.
Yeah.
Browns can be laying 14 points here. I'm taking the Bengals. It's just until further notice, they look so incompetent. Deshaun Watson robbed the Cleveland Browns of $230 million or whatever.
You're not kidding.
So yeah, give me the Bengals and AJ. I'm bored with you. Bengals flying under the radar is like the best thing.
Yeah.
And obviously, people are talking about them because they're losing right now. But once they start winning, I feel like they'll kind of be
Spoken
swept
about
under
more.
the rug a little bit.
I mean,
but because they're not losing anymore, and I like that with my team. I don't want my team to be talked about.
I agree.
I don't want them to be front page news.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Just go out, play the game. No one talks about them.
Win games.
Keep winning games, and that's it.
They'll turn it around.
So, yeah, I think they're going to turn around. Give me the Bengals -6. Also, give me the over 41.
Jesus Christ.
I think we need some beers.
Oh, God.
We got 2 in the pocket.
We got 2 in the pocket, which means we should take one right after this, unfortunately. Same thing. I'm all in.
You know what this means?
What?
You know what this means?
What? We need more beer?
Probably, but we're all either going to have a lockdown week
Yeah.
or it's going to be pretty bad.
We said it last week, but we said it last week, but somehow you were way ahead.
Dude,
Not way ahead, but a couple games.
I got thromped on my 4 o'clock slate.
Bengals offense is clicking. I mean, T. Higgins is getting more targets than Chase, but then Chase just blows up for these big plays.
Yeah, he just blows the doors off defenses.
There's a chance we see Jameis Winston in this game. That's my hot take here.
I don't think that's a hot take.
What's taking them so long?
It's a division game.
When you pay a man $230 million guaranteed,
fair.
that's why they got Joey Flacco out there. They didn't want the crowd chanting.
Yeah, 100%.
Game 2, Joey Flacco. They didn't want that, so they got him out of town.
They definitely love Jameis Winston in the locker room, and they definitely hate him for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Unless they use the same masseuse, in which case.
Well, fair.
He's got a good masseuse.
He's got a great masseuse. He's got like 130 of them.
He's got
or he's got like 7. You know, we don't know. Okay, I guess we do this now. We got one banked after this. So.
Fair, let's get out of the way.
All right. Go ahead, Jay.
This is so stupid.
2 has their own to do.
The fuck was that?
Something tells me that the Browns will score a little bit this game, though. I don't know why.
Right.
Nick Chubb is back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm kind of banking on them.
I don't know his snap count, though.
I'm kind of banking on them to grab like 14 to 17 points, and if that's the case, then I think the Bengals will,
Spilt again.
I think the Bengals can put up 30 this game. I really do.
Absolutely.
They should.
And the Browns' defense hasn't looked like.
No, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, you think they're a tough matchup, and they're just not.
The Browns are.
Well, probably because they have so many opportunities to be on the field.
Yeah, they're exhausted.
Who is it?
Hello.
That's
Ignore
really
that.
Really nice, Tom. Really
Tom,
nice.
can you turn your ringer off, please?
It's AJ's work phone.
We are working.
Present.
Oh, is that FanDuel?
Cheers. I guess this one actually.
Is that Pat?
McAfee?
This one is actually a cheers to the Eagles -3 in the over 43.
Wait, I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready.
A little bit warmer, but still tough.
Not great.
My neck cracked as I was doing that. Felt good. You're disgusting.
Just no class at
The mic's
all.
over here. You're disgusting.
No class,
Are
dude.
you crying?
You guys both picked the Lions.
All right, so let's move on. I think we're up to UG, and we have the Titans at the Bills. The Bills are -9 at home. Over under 41. 2 weird lines, in my opinion. I'll let you have it, G.
FanDuel's different than DraftKings on this one.
Plus half a point. Yeah, I don't know.
What did you just say?
I had 8.5.
What did you
I'll
say?
take the extra half point.
FanDuel has 8.5, but DraftKings has 9.
You both have 8.5?
Well, depends what else the bigger balance when I'm gambling this weekend.
Well, what do you typically base your lines off of, FanDuel or DraftKings?
It depends where my money is.
Well, now we're torn right now whether it's 8.5 or 9.
I like to have the half point for things like this.
Thank you. So, well, it goes both ways.
I have -9 right.
I took Buffalo. I'll take the half a point.
You took Buffalo.
Yes, go ahead.
What do you got?
I'm taking Titans.
That's fine.
Yeah, 9 points?
I'll take the 9.
I bet you will.
Yeah.
All right, give me 9.
It's kind of weird.
It's a weird line. It's a big line.
It is.
It is big line.
It is a big one.
It's a big line.
Will
Yeah.
Bills can come out and win this game by 30 points, or it could be a tight one. I don't know. It is a weird line, tricky line.
Sure.
Will Levis is still the quarterback for the Titans. Correct.
Who?
somehow.
Crazy. No, he's got to be the quarterback.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes, I mean,
I haven't watched much Titans football. Believe it or not, I haven't watched much Titans football in the past few weeks.
It's can't miss.
yeah.
His bonehead plays are can't miss.
Yeah, I haven't.
Where have you been sleeping under some rock?
There's a whole
somewhere?
compilation.
That's about the only time I watch the Titans is when I'm watching Will Levis do something stupid. So, yeah, he's a dipshit, so...
Wait, touch on that real quick. Did you see the newest one? He fell on the sideline and tore like the ACL of like one of the line judges.
That's not real.
Yes, they carted the guy off.
This poor guy's just trying to toss out fucking footballs, making $17.99 an hour, and he fucking tears an ACL because Will Levis.
They carted the guy off on the stretcher.
God.
That's
That's not funny. I hope he's all right.
How much you want to bet Goodell does not cover any medical expenses for that poor guy?
They're not full-time employees, so...
right.
It's not responsible.
It's like, sorry.
Look.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
It's the ball boy. It's the ball boy.
It was the ball boy.
That's
Yes,
insane.
that's it.
That's even worse.
Poor guy.
I don't know. Just give me Titans +9 here. I don't know why.
Over is 41.
Give me the over 41.5 because I feel like the Titans are going to have to score a little bit
What do you
to
have?
keep up with the Texans, but...
41.5.
Okay. I love the over 41 and a
So
half.
give me that too.
I'll go real quick, Ron. I
Yep.
love the over 41 and a half. I think the Bills score the ball.
Thromp.
I think they're wrong.
They throw. They might. They're gonna thwomp the ball down the throats.
Fair. Good attitude too. Good work.
It's a tough one. Like the Bills have not looked great. I mean, they obviously beat the Jets on Monday Night Football, but the Jets defense looked bad, quite frankly, comparatively the other night, and the Bills offense did not look that great.
You called that though. You said that Josh Allen would look good.
Yeah.
In that game, but that's not like.
It's not a crazy take. I mean, it's it's
defense is still great. Yeah.
Josh Allen and the Bills play 2 bad games in a row. It's not what are the odds they play 3 bad ones?
Right.
I think I'm playing.
It's facts.
I'm going to take the Bills -9 here.
That's such a gambler's mentality. Black has come out 10 times in a row on the roulette.
I can't lose this. Can't lose this.
Oh shit! It's black again.
Oh, it's
Double
green.
it up on red. Double it up again.
0-0.
So what are the odds it's black again? No
I'm going
way.
to take the Bills -9. I'm going to take the over 41.5. I really like the over. The Bills, the 9 points is a lot, but I think it's in Buffalo, which I think makes a difference. That might rattle Levis a little bit more than it usually, anything else, even at home he gets rattled. But so Bills -9 over 41.5.
It's rattled Walken's dog.
No, I'm walking my dog.
No, I'm walking my dog.
I'm also going Buffalo -9 and over 41.5. The one thing that I could say for Tennessee keeping it close is if they just pound the ball, because Buffalo is bad against the run and Tony Pollard has been good. That could definitely keep this game closer.
Yeah, crazy how he leaves the Cowboys and does better on the Titans.
The Cowboys are an
How the hell does
absolute
that happen?
train wreck.
Yeah, they are bad.
They were good last year with a
Yeah.
great one of the best defenses in the league last year. And
They're good.
Pollard looked like doo-doo.
They're good every year in
Dude.
the regular season.
Remember, he was allergic to the end zone. He didn't score a touchdown for like 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. No, he was terrible.
It was horrible.
But they got Rico Dowdle
Over
now,
the
so
ball,
they're
didn't hit holes hard, and now he looks pretty good.
Let's move on. We'll get to the Cowboys being a fucking train wreck. The Packers are at home against the Texans. The Packers are -3. Over under is 47.
great game.
This is another fun one for the 1 o'clock
This is going
slate.
to be a great game, yes.
Go ahead, Ron.
Want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if I'm betting my heart here, but I think Houston getting 2.5 is crazy.
2.5, that's 3.
I have 3 points.
Bang.
Give me 3.
Yeah.
They're catching. They're about to get hot right now.
Catching their Stroud.
They're catching their Stroud right now. They're gonna throw.
Excuse me. Can we say Stroud, Stride? Let's all try it.
Stroud,
5
Stroud.
times fast.
At the same time?
No. Stroud, Stride, Stroud, Stride, Stroud, Stride, 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 Stride.
Stroud. Yeah,
You're saying the same thing.
that wasn't it.
You're
Saying the
saying
same
It wasn't it. It wasn't it.
Stroud, Stride, Stroud, Stride, Stroud, Stride, Stroud, Stride, Stroud, 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 Stroud. I can go all day.
That.
I got it. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
Give me all the
Stroud,
props.
Stride. Fucked up the
I
last
think
one.
you reversed one.
I don't think G ever said stride when he was doing it. I think
I
he
don't
was
think I said either one.
What was the other one? Toy
Time.
boat.
Unique New York. Leather yellow.
Give me the over as well. This is going to be.
A fun one.
This will probably be more exciting than the Vikings-Detroit game, in my opinion. I think this one will get
Shootout
crazy.
wise?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Am I going to change my... All right, whatever. We'll get to there. Yeah, Houston +3 over 47.5. Any props here? Props should be hot here.
This is a scoring game.
Jacobs hasn't really scored, huh? Like at all?
I don't know.
Let me look it up.
He has 1 touchdown.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Has he played in every game?
Not touching that. Yeah, he has. Not touching that. I think Diggs will continue to be great. Diggs is low-key, like, I think the 6th wide receiver in fantasy right
Yeah,
now.
I have him in my 1 league, and he's...
And you know what? He's kept his big fat trap shut.
Yeah, he's in a winning team.
That helps.
He's been on
the
winning
Bills.
teams in the past. No.
Yeah, but they fell apart.
He's been on the Vikings.
Fuck him. No, I actually like him. Kind of.
When he's not on your
He gave me the best day of my life with that Minneapolis Miracle.
I am with
Yeah,
you,
that's
Roddy. I am taking the Texans +3 in the over 47.5, and that's a real problem. I can tell.
I can see G's face.
I mean, had you not bet both of these things,
You have to take Texans
Seems
for the
like-
points.
both these are a layup.
The fact that the Texans are getting points is bananas.
I don't say a
Quite
lot.
honestly, obviously the Packers are home, so you figure they're getting 3 points. But that means that Vegas thinks this is basically a pick 'em,
Yeah.
which even that to me is kind of crazy. I mean, the Packers look good, but I don't know. I think the Texans getting points here to me is bananas.
It's funky. It's fishy.
bananas.
It's a little bit of a fishy line. Maybe a trap game. I don't know. I'm just taking the.
I don't see it as obvious as you're looking at it.
No?
Well, I think the
Green Bay makes a big difference. It being in Green Bay
Being
makes a
in Lambeau,
difference. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the 47.5 though. I
Yeah.
think that's crazy.
Yeah, you're right. There
That's
should be like
should
a
be
50,
higher.
I think
51.
it
Should be higher.
51.
Yep.
But I don't know the weather in Lambeau. Is it going to be like a 35-degree weather? Them Houston boys.
It's not that late in the year.
But it's Lambeau.
It's true.
We're in New Jersey for the record, and it's been kind of chilly.
It snowed up in upstate New York this past weekend.
Killington, Vermont got snow.
Really? Should we go?
Snowboard season. Hashtag snowboard season. Camera guy.
Snowboard kids.
The stupid kid never left. He never
He was too
left.
afraid to leave.
It's going to be 73 degrees in Green Bay on Sunday.
That doesn't seem correct.
Chilly.
Unless there's another Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Hey, global warming. Am I right?
It's not all that
Shout
bad.
out Al Gore.
It's not all that bad.
So
Al
you like the
Gore.
over as well, I'm assuming?
Give me the over. Give me the Texans.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
So
take
that's now we got 2 banked up again. Listen, the boys are on the same page this week. We were on the same page last week. How did we differ so much last week? I felt like we were on the same page.
That's what I was saying before. Yeah.
What did we? I think we
Well,
only
you
had
only
three.
three different,
We
four
only had
different.
three.
So yeah.
And we've
There's a
already
lot
had
of
4.
variation.
I lost 8 of the last 9 over/unders. I'm pretty sure.
I lost everything.
We were so hot, and we were like, yes, we can post how great this is, and then
I crushed.
You
and
lost the last 6 games. You lost 1, 2,
All
3,
right,
4,
all right.
5, 6,
Enough.
7, 8 of the 10 actually.
I went
You
2
said
for 10 on the last.
I did.
I went 2 for 10 on the last
Wasn't
6 games. That's bad.
Daddy went up 8 units. Falcons are at home against the Seahawks.
How many beers are left?
Not many.
The Falcons are at home against the Seahawks. The Falcons are -3. The over/under is 51.
We have enough for.
This 51 line is high to me, to be fair. I'll start on this one. It's a tough one, right? I don't know. I think this game could go either way. I think I like the Seahawks with the points. I think I like the Seahawks +3, and I think I like the under 51. And I have nothing else. So go ahead, G. I have nothing else. It's a weird one to me. Both lines.
This will be close.
Yeah, this is a weird one too. I just think I have to take the points here. So I'll take Seahawks +3, but I will differ from you. I'll take the over 51. I don't know. This game I'm probably not going to be really interested in.
Yeah, it's a free-for-all game.
I think this will be exciting.
It'll probably be an exciting game. I just think
think
there's
so, too.
much better matchups in the 1 o'clock slate. But yeah, for sure, this game probably going to be a lot of scoring, a lot of back and forth. But
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
taking
know.
the over. I like the over a lot.
yeah,
Oh, good.
nice.
But I'm going to go Atlanta. I think Seattle's defense is still banged up and is showing. And Atlanta looks pretty good.
Yeah, they don't look bad. Are you still riding Kirk Cousins? Is that what this is about, or?
Yeah, why not? Just got to win somewhere.
Yeah, you had a horrible stretch with the Vikings.
No.
You also like the overrun?
Yeah, so I'll take -3 over 51. Or do you have 51.5 now?
I have 51. 51.
Good.
Yeah.
Put it now.
Let's move on. I think that's all there is to say in that game. You got any props?
yeah.
It's a weird game, that one. I mean,
I don't know what props I would even really put in there. Drake London will keep scoring, though, because he's been an animal.
Yeah, I like his over, whatever it is.
Colts are at home against the Dolphins. The Colts are -3. That's 3 games in a row, 3-point spreads.
This is close to being dog shit of the game, too. So.
Yeah, this is a runner-up, I'd argue. Well,
I would say so.
The Jags-Pats were...
Jags-Pats.
Drake May makes me excited enough to not do that.
That's fair.
I like him.
Colts -3 at home against the Dolphins. The over-under
You don't know anything about him.
I like him a lot. I like him. All I know is why I wanted the Vikings to get him, but I still like J.J. McCarthy.
His brother is a great UNC basketball player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Didn't they win it?
Where's he at these days? Did he get it to the league?
I think he's still in the league.
He's probably in like Zimbabwe playing.
No, I think he's in the league.
Is he? Yeah.
I almost cracked that.
These guys
Don't do that.
Listen, for the record, if anybody's questioning whether to go to the NBA and not playing or going to Europe and playing, go to Europe. You don't pay taxes.
No? Yeah,
Cash.
you also got paid a fraction.
Cash.
Literally,
But no taxes.
He's on the Bucs.
Fair.
They also, a lot of those European teams like pay for your like where you live. But they'll just like pay your mortgage or rent or whatever.
Okay.
They pay stuff like that too.
And you live in Brazil a couple of years.
I'll go to Europe.
Where's Brazil?
Brazil?
Africa.
What do you mean, where is it?
Where is it? Is it in Europe?
It's in Africa. It's not in Europe. What are you talking about?
South
It's South America.
So why would you go to Brazil if it's in
Really,
Europe?
right.
You can't go to Brazil in Europe.
Why would you say Brazil?
Because I fucked up and said Brazil is in Europe.
Brazil.
It is Brazil.
Brazil. Yeah.
Sailor.
Rio de Janeiro.
Gennaro.
I know it's Gennaro. It must be him.
How's he doing?
Was that your first love?
He's doing okay.
Fair.
Popped the tire the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he change it?
He did not change it. He didn't know how.
AAA?
Reminds me of somebody I know.
AAA. Hey, we changed one on the way to my wedding.
AJ changed one on the way to your wedding.
Stressed out. I was stressed out.
It was way more important than your wedding. It was the
Golf.
round of golf before your wedding.
Yeah, bad round, too. It all went together.
What did you like?
What game are we talking about?
We're the Colts -3 at home against the
We're
Dolphins.
talking about the NBA versus European basketball.
I'm looking at Luke May right now.
Hartenstein.
We're Colts.
Colts are
Dolphins, right?
-3.5, or I'm sorry, -3 at home against the Dolphins. The over is 43.
50? 43?
Yeah.
Just
I
skip.
43.5.
Skip this game. I have 43.5 too.
43.5.
Okay, we'll go with 43 now.
I don't know. We're recording this on Wednesday, so I'm not sure what's going on with the quarterback situation. Reports early are saying Anthony Richardson is going to start, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. If he's iffy, give him an extra week. They're winning games. Their quarterback's playing well.
Joe Flacco.
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these teams rush their quarterbacks
Jerry Flax.
into the limelight and into just gotta let him sit. Gotta let him marinate a little bit, develop in the league, especially around a guy behind Joe Flacco, a guy with so much experience, a Super Bowl under his belt.
Love Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe sit him the rest of the year, Anthony Richardson. Let him get healthy.
Whoa.
I don't think that's that crazy.
If you want to win games, no.
I don't think that's that crazy.
Why do you make a change if you're winning? You don't fix what's not broken.
They could sit them both in a room and be like, hey, Anthony, you're obviously our future. You're obviously, the guy. But let's just give Joe an opportunity.
Learn.
And Joe understands his position. Like, he knows he's really the backup quarterback there. Yep. But, he knows he's a vet. He knows he can mentor this guy. And Anthony Richardson, if they assure him that this is his team, I don't think he'll be, that put off by not being the guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think Joe Flacco doesn't have an ego where he's just like, oh, no, this is my team now. No, he doesn't.
No,
He's
that's
definitely
true.
a guy that will teach this guy. And Anthony Richardson, I think, is humble enough to be like, all right, let me just take a back seat a little bit. Let me really get my body prepared for the season, because every time he's in there, he just gets injured. He has to be smarter with the football. So I don't know. It's a tough call here with the 3 points. The 3 points is weird. It's like a perfect line right now with depending on who's starting.
Yeah, I like that. You're right.
But
it's the same way I look at it.
I'm gonna take Colts -3. I'm gonna assume Joe Flacco is starting. And I'll just take the under 43.5 because I just don't think the Dolphins are gonna score. They might be the worst team in football. It is a tough watch to watch them. They have so many weapons, and the fact that they just can't get the ball to any of them.
Quarterback.
Yeah, how is it possible?
Let's start talking about
screens.
Tyreek Hill is open
Start
every
talking
play.
about McDaniel.
Yeah.
How can you not get the ball into these guys' hands?
Yeah, exactly.
You have
force it.
the Ferrari of the NFL in Tyreek Hill. get the ball in his hands somehow, some way. We always called him this wonderkind of drawing up plays and this football offensive guru. Get the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
And they're just not.
Well, I mean, I don't think Tua is that great. And look at he's gone and he can't do anything.
They come they were the number one offense last year. And now nothing changed.
Put Flacco on the Dolphins and they're cooking right now.
They are cooking.
It's such a weird thing where it's like, if the starting quarterback's playing for the Colts, I don't like them. But if the backup's playing, I like them.
Agreed.
Like, what the fuck is that?
I think if they announce Anthony Richardson as a starter, this line changes.
100%. It'll be like exactly. I'm going to do the same exact thing as you, though. I'm going to do it based off, I think they'll put Flacco back in, right? Why are you going to rush this guy back in? He's just going to get hurt again.
There's no reason to rush him. No reason to rush him.
I don't think Jonathan Taylor practiced, though, either.
I think he might be out.
Yeah, did not practice Wednesday.
Yeah.
He's up in the air each week, but I feel like him having that injury is a multi-week injury. Which, I don't know how much that changes it. The Dolphins are so incompetent.
It was his ankle?
What's that? Yeah, it was his ankle, which he's always had issues with.
Yeah.
This could be a weird thing where all of a sudden, he plays a little bit and then has a setback and he's out for a while.
Yeah.
I thought this game would be like a 5.5.
You like the over or the under? 43.5.
I like the under.
Okay.
Looks like he doesn't.
Well, we don't have any more beers.
I don't. This is a weird game, right? So if you're going to take the Dolphins, you'd imagine the game's going to go over, right?
Why?
No, I think you would just sneak some.
So let me start by saying I'm not taking the Dolphins. I'm taking the Colts -3.
Yeah.
But I'm also taking the over 43.5.
Okay.
My point in saying that is that I think that if you were going to take the over 43.5, you'd have to imagine that the Dolphins are somehow going to score the ball.
Yeah.
I think they might. Like you said, McDaniel, I think he's a good coach. I think he's going to be able to figure out how to get Tyreek Hill the ball.
He should this week. He's got
the ball, right? You have no quarterback, so it makes it tough, right? But I don't know. I mean, I think the Colts could score a lot of points. I think the Dolphins could get 14 or 17 points here. 43.5 is not that high. I don't really love it. And quite frankly, the Dolphins could do some weird shit here. I think if Anthony Richardson does play, I agree with you. I think that I like the Colts less.
Yeah.
I think they do sneak out a win. They are at home. I'm going to take the Colts -3, but I'm taking the over 43.
You know what? I don't really hate that. Although I thought that this over-under would be lower, to be honest with you.
I thought it would be too, like 39.5.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
points is a lot.
Colts defense is not great.
No. And the Colts have been letting up points.
But Dolphins offense.
Yeah, I know.
It's really a question of if McDaniel could figure out a way to get their studs the ball.
Put me in there.
I saw a good
I do a better job.
side note, kind of related. I saw a trade possible, someone was saying for the Vikings to go for someone because you can't get a big, sexy Dexy kind of thing. DeForest Buckner, that could be a nice little pickup.
Yeah,
and he wouldn't be that
I
expensive.
don't hate that for the Vikings.
Right? Why not just make that defense as great as possible?
Yeah.
Sorry. Vikings.
Here's.
That's good though, right?
He's still on the Colts, right?
Yeah, I'm saying for a trade.
Why would the Colts get rid of him?
If they lose this game?
What is the Colts record?
I don't think
they 500? The Colts 500?
Okay, that's fair. I guess apparently neither do I. But
I got a question for you guys.
Colts record is at what, 2-4?
No.
3-3.
I think they're 500. I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
Lay it on us, Andrew.
Please ask.
Somebody offers you $1,000 to go play quarterback in the NFL for one game. But if you get hurt, no medical expenses paid for, no nothing, would you do it?
I'll kneel the ball every fucking down.
For $1,000? You got to try for $1,000.
Yeah, I'll kneel the ball every time.
You got to try to win the game, dude. There's no competitive spirit in you at all.
You're right. I would probably try. I would take that. Yeah, 1,000. Can you up it a little bit? 5,000?
No, I can't do anything. I'm not giving you $1,000. I'm doing it, and I'm trying to win.
Yeah,
if I get hurt.
The experience of playing the NFL would be crazy. We can't get under center, but we line up in shotgun one time. We snap that ball. That's scary.
Hey,
That's
listen,
gonna be
if
scary.
you're on national TV,
Really scary.
you're probably getting some endorsements for some bullshit, so that'll pay for it in itself.
I like
Imagine
that.
Ron in the pocket.
7, green, 48.
Wait, Blake Rupie out there.
Up to their waist.
Say fuck up,
The
anchor
Saints
arms.
kicker,
He's 6'8", offensive lineman.
350. So
Bryce Young.
I'm taking it, and I'm trying to play. I'm trying to win the game.
Yeah, I would too. Why not?
I'm doing it.
I would get the ball. Hey, I'll tell you one thing. I would get the ball to Tyreek Hill more than they are now.
That's fair. So, I like it. Let's move on. We're going to the 4 o'clock slate. The Commanders are.
I'm 1,000,000% tearing my ACL though. 1,000,000%. Is it worth it though? At that point, what is $1,000?
Hey, listen.
The story.
It's a big story. I'm getting money from
But
this.
here's the question.
I get at least like a Papa John's thing or something.
What if you play well?
Yeah, give me a deal.
What if you play well?
Hey.
No, it's not gonna happen.
I don't know about you. I got a sneaky cannon on my
I don't know
right
about you, but our flag football team in college looked pretty good.
I got a sneaky cannon on the right side of this body,
We
dude.
almost beat our URI football team in the flag football championship. For some reason, they were able to play flag football
I don't believe this
in
at
the
all.
spring flag football league.
I don't buy that at all.
Buy this at all.
I don't buy that. Was it like all
We
the red
lost.
shots in the world?
No, the quarterback for URI.
They played their IR.
For flag football.
Wow.
They took all their injured reserve players and put them against them.
Still Division I football.
Florida Atlantic grad, go Owls. I played intramural football, and I, first of all, was having the game.
Flag football.
Flag football.
Yeah.
Well, intramural flag football, yeah. Having the game of my life. I think I had 2 touchdowns and an interception. You can fact check it from a buddy of mine. Fell, hurt my ankle bad. Sprained the fuck out of it. It was late at night. It was like 9:30 at night, so I had nowhere to go. So the next morning, I had to go to class.
Yeah, hospital's closed.
And I legitimately, well, I'm not going to go to a hospital. You're in college, dude. I went.
Where am I supposed to go?
If only there
Can you
was
let me
a
finish?
place for my ankle.
Can you let me finish? Sprained an ankle bad in intramural football. Next day, I went to an urgent care, and the guy's looking at my ankles like, yeah, this is obviously badly sprained, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, how'd you do it? And I said, I was playing football at FAU. And the guy goes, oh, really? He thought I was on the team. So me being in my miserable state of having a sprained ankle from flag football, ran with it.
I got it.
I ran with
You
it.
have to.
I go, yeah, you know, it was tough practice and stuff, so I just came down on it wrong. And Daria was with me, my wife was with me, and she goes, so I come out of the office, and the doc comes back in, and he goes, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, shouldn't your insurance be covered by the university since you're playing?
Yeah, run the university.
And then I had to fess up. I had to be like, no, unfortunately, I was intramural flag football at 8:30 at night.
This guy's fucked this guy.
But I go, but doc, I was having the game of my life.
What are you gonna say? Was you tight end or something?
I was gonna run with it as long as I could.
What did you play?
What did you play?
What did I play?
What did you play per position?
Oh, I was all over the field. It's
You
fine.
know what I was? Steady Q, baby.
I bet you were. I bet you were. Because you can't run a route.
Drop in. Dimes.
can't run a route.
I can run routes. Soft Gardner can cover
You
me.
can't run to the end of the room and back. There's no way.
running routes. These hands are like glue.
And you know what?
No gloves.
You know
no
who's gonna
gloves.
deliver those passes? Me.
Fair.
Right here. Right in the bread bag.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, let's move on. We got a real good
let's
one in
move on.
Carolina next.
Yeah, Commanders are at home, -8 against the Panthers, over/unders 52. I think we're up to you, Ron.
Give me the Panthers. I want fucking Andy here.
Ew.
Oh, it's 8.5 here. It's 8.5. I need that half a point bad.
What do you got, Jay?
Did you take the over and under?
No.
What, do you have 8 or 8.5?
I have 8.5.
Okay, we'll run with 8.5.
I will go.
Because I'll take the over.
I'll go Panthers. They can. I mean, it's the Washington. Jaden Daniels can be as good as he wants. Washington's defense is trash, and Andy Dalton had 2 bad games?
They call him.
He'll have one good one, and then Bryce Young will get his job back in like 2 weeks.
They're calling the defense.
Shit.
They call them the Washington Swiss cheeses
Oh.
because their defense has so many holes.
Well, they are looking for a new name.
Cheese eye.
Cheese eye.
They're looking for a new name too. They're
Again?
not sticking with Commanders.
Bring back the.
Because it's the worst fucking sports name in the history.
I think they should bring back the.
Go ahead. Redskins?
Dare I?
Oh,
What? Don't say it.
oh,
Dare I say
oh.
it?
Cut that.
Dare I say it? Dare I?
Is that not recording? I am also taking the over because of how bad the defenses are.
Bing bong, hello.
This may be a sneaky shootout.
That's what I'm taking as well.
Over 50.
Shh, too.
I have 51.5.
You're right. It is 51.5 now.
Okay. So Panthers plus 8.5 over 51.5.
That just helps me.
What do you
Give me
got,
both
Jay?
of those things.
Okay.
I think it'll be a shootout. I think the Panthers will score on defense. I think Jaden Daniels will do Jaden Daniels things and continue to score.
This should be a prop situation here, no?
Can I give my pick first? Or
Yes, you can.
Is that not allowed?
No.
I slept on the Commanders earlier on in this season. I will not do it anymore.
You woke up.
I woke up. I slept on them. I slept on Jaden Daniels. I slept on the Commanders.
Morning.
They're going to win this game by 14 points.
Okay.
Commanders minus 8.5 and the under 51.5.
Okay.
What props do you like?
I don't. I was asking if you guys had him.
Nope.
I don't have.
If Chuba Hubbard is the starting running back again, which he is because Jonathan Brooks isn't back yet, he'll score.
Hubbard.
He'll score.
Chuba Hubbard.
Actually, you could put a touchdown parlay in this game, and it could hit.
You really like that much scoring?
Both defenses are terrible.
I don't think the Panthers score the ball this game.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Nope.
Are you off your rocker?
Nope.
I may go 3.
Andy Dalton almost got
I may
sat.
go 3
Andy Dalton
touchdown
got
scorers.
sat 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know who's
Did
scoring
he
this
end up
game?
getting sat last week? Or did they stretch it out? Did he
What?
play last week?
Wait, what?
I haven't watched Panthers maybe ever in my life.
Not even Cam Newton?
I don't even know what city they're from.
You know who's going to score this game? Xavier Leggett. I like that a lot.
Legete?
Yes.
Plus 240.
Legete?
Yeah.
I like that.
Give me
Huh?
his
Huh?
over yards.
No, do touchdown with me. Plus 240.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give us both that.
Rams are at home against the Raiders. The Rams are minus 6.5. The over-under is 43. It is my pick, I think. This is a weird one.
I hate this.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
a
like this
really weird
either
one.
So much.
It's almost like
Gives me a bad taste.
it's almost like whoever was getting the 6.5, you'll have to take the points.
But
Go on.
Maybe the Rams figure it out. Is Cup back this week?
they said it's trending in the right
I think
direction.
He is. Yeah, he might be. He might not be.
He's been practicing like all week, but it seems like they're still trying to be safe with him. But you can't be safe if you're the Rams.
No,
if
you
you're going to win, you got to get him
You
out
have
there.
to start winning.
Yeah, like now.
If he is 80%, you roll him out there.
I agree. Got to put him out there.
Give
You
me
got
the
to win.
Rams. Give me the Rams minus 6.5. Over/under. I have 43.
They're 1-4.
43.
The
I
Rams are
like the
1-4.
over. I like the over 43. I think the Rams score the
So they have
ball.
higher.
Forgot they had a bye. I was going to say. I thought they were 2-4.
What did the Raiders do last week? The Steelers?
They definitely lost in some games.
Yeah,
Lost bad
that
to
was
the
my
Steelers.
biggest bet
Yeah,
last week. Is the
you
Steelers
talked me
minus
out of that
3.5.
one.
Yeah.
I was all in on the Raiders last week.
No,
Give me the
Steelers are
Rams
good.
minus 6.5 and the
You're
over.
Also
43.
all in on the Cowboys.
I was. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Will we?
No.
Hey, just going to skip through that part.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Wait. We're not done yet.
Sure thing picks of the week. Correct. What did you have? You had the Colts.
I had Colts +3. I told you to take the money line, which they also won, but I
Sure thing, 1 for 1.
I had over in the Ravens and Washington game, over 51.5. I believe it ended at like 53, so it was close.
Sure thing, 1 and 1.
I almost took that as my sure thing though.
I
Love
had
that.
the
It was such an
boys-
obvious one.
I had the boys +3 at home against the Lions, and it failed miserably. But
Did that lose?
+8
It was a
units
close
last
one,
week. What was your final tally last week?
Even 3-0 in college though, so it's 17 and 14. What's that?
Okay, I was
Plus Notre
4
Dame
and 2.
got that win in South Bend.
8 units.
That's all I
last
care
week.
about.
8
That's
units
all I
last
care
week.
about.
We're getting off track, although
We're
it's a
getting
shit
off track,
game
but
here.
don't throw me under the bus and then not let me talk about how I'm up 8 units. Don't let me do that.
Well, that's fair, but it wasn't really about the short thing, right?
Right. You guys brought up the sure thing.
You brought up the units though.
After you guys brought up the sure
You're
thing.
getting really defensive right now. I feel attacked.
Why don't we put like a number on the short thing? Like if we were to put it into place, it's like 5 times your unit, because then I'm up a lot.
8 units. Minus 6.5 for the Rams and the over
And-
43. What do you like, G?
Oh my god.
That's you, G.
Doc. What game are we on? Tom distracted me. What game are we on?
The Rams minus 6.5 at home against the Raiders. Over under 43.
Yeah, this is a weird one. This is a tough one. I don't really know what's going to happen in this game. Raiders are kind of abysmal right now.
Yeah.
They are on a downward spiral, and for that reason, I'm taking Raiders plus 6.5. Baby. When you got nothing to play for.
Yeah.
When you
Back
got
against the
nothing to
wall.
lose.
This would be a Pierce win.
It is. It's, playing those teams is tough. When you're in the Rams position, everything's on the line for the Rams right now. Who
Nothing.
cares about the Raiders?
Yeah.
Who cares?
That's true.
So give me the Raiders plus 6.5. Give me the over 43.
Me
I'll
too.
take the over 43.
Okay.
We're all aligned on the over. You may have just convinced me to change my pick, because this isn't Antonio Pierce sneak this thing out, but Hang on. Let me dive here. 6.5. The cup thing would be big. Dive in.
Dive.
There's a V in there.
Dive.
Like a swimmer.
Michael Phelps.
Or a bar.
Name one more swimmer.
Oh,
I was there, right? I was. Katie Ledecky.
There it is.
Yeah, come on, motherfucker.
Kids.
Come on.
For the kids.
And for that reason,
Who was the guy that pretended he got robbed?
I'm thinking. Give me. Oh yeah, didn't he go into like
Rio
a?
de Janeiro.
Shit. All right, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. Give me the Raiders. I'm switching it. I'm gonna take the plus 6.5.
Okay.
That boy wrong.
I don't think they win the game, but I think
43.
this is gonna be enough for them to be like, I don't know. This is a typical back against the wall, like you're saying, and you got Antonio Pierce is that type of coach. You get rid of Devontae Adams, try and regroup everybody. It's like no more distractions. Let's just try and like win this fucking game, and then the Rams will win it with a field goal at the end of the game.
And honestly, let's be honest. I'm sure these players block everything out, but they see that 6.5 point spread. That's
Yeah,
a
they're pissed.
real thing.
Max
They don't
Crosby
like
can get a
that.
little wild here.
Bulletin board material.
Yeah.
Stafford's a little banged up too.
Max Crosby. Ooh.
He's
props.
been banged up for 15 years.
I know, you're right.
He's been banged up forever, and he still gets it done. I love Matt Stafford, by the way.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
do too. I do too.
Do you see how many trade rumors
I'm
have gone around as if
happy
he's
he won a
going
Super Bowl.
somewhere?
I'm happy he won a Super Bowl.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
He
too.
deserved it.
43 is the over-under.
took it. Over.
I took it.
I took it.
Give me Max Crosby anytime sack.
That's a little
Odds
lovely.
cannot be good on that.
Probably about.
You know what?
minus about 50
Yeah,
or
let me
something.
look at that. I hope it's up. It probably won't be up yet.
I don't think it's.
Oh, hang
I
on.
bet it's minus 180.
Raiders to record a sacks, minus 1,400. But that's just overall.
Why did you even say that? That's so stupid.
What?
While he's looking that up,
Shotgun a beer.
I think. Oh, we got two banked.
Who in the back pocket?
I have to pee.
Bro, what is with your bladder?
Yeah, you got to figure it out.
It's been an hour.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
We shotgunned 3
What are you,
beers.
85 years
Two.
old?
2. Shut up.
Do you have to pee?
I don't.
I don't either.
I think it's more
You
concerning.
peed right before the show started.
Well, Tom says that breaking the seal isn't a real thing, but he's wrong.
Yeah,
Are we going? Are we
You
doing
said
it?
that, Tom?
That's crazy. Breaking the seal is.
You take that back right now.
In the comments below, is breaking the seal a real thing when you're drinking?
I know the answer, and it is yes, so I don't know what
It's
the
a
fuck
yes.
Tom is talking
It's a
about.
yes.
Is this what we're doing?
Yeah, we got to do it.
Is it recording?
Is this thing on?
We got 4 more games?
I can't see with this thing on.
Oh my god, my
What?
Your dick?
needle dick.
Was that the beer or your mouth? I mean,
That's a clean one.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
spillies.
you got there finally?
No
One out of every 10,
spillies.
I haven't missed yet. I
I
don't
haven't
think.
missed yet either.
All of our episodes, I don't think I've missed.
Me neither. Nice.
Oh, you guys are sick.
All right,
man.
so this one is actually
You guys are
on,
fucking cool as hell.
This is on the Texans and over, I think it is.
I don't even know at this point.
It is. It's
There
on
is one more after this?
Yeah.
Actually, no. This
Ugh.
is on the
Oh, I
Bills.
have to pee so
No.
I do.
This is on the Bengals and over. Cheers to the Bengals and over. Tail it.
I didn't take the Bengals. Just kidding, I did.
Take the Bengals. Bengals and over.
What?
You don't joke about the show.
Uh-oh.
You don't say that.
Lost my cap.
Oh, yeah. See? Now he's an idiot.
Idiot.
Jets,
Bengals by a million.
Bengals and over.
Jets stink.
G said he's going to take somebody's sack anytime.
You did say that.
Jesus Christ!
You can't do that, dude. It's rude.
Spilled half of my beer.
Jesus, you're making a mess. I'll be right back. Pause. Pause it. Okay, so...
Remember Austin Powers in 15 seconds? Remember Austin Powers when they start the countdown at like 60? 60! 59! Go! Alright, how about we started from 3?
all right, let's move on. The 49ers are at home against the Chiefs. This is another game of the week. This should be a fun one. The
Yeah.
Niners are minus 1.5 at home against the Chiefs. The over-under is 47. I think we're at you, Ron?
Yeah, sure. Kind of a must-win for the Niners here. It's so hard to go against the Chiefs at this point. They're doing everything wrong and winning.
That's what they
Yeah, they are.
I'm taking the Chiefs. I just, until further notice, I can't really go against them. And I think that this will be close, but I think it's still in their head with the Niners that they can't beat the Chiefs, and I just can't go against them. You still don't have McCaffrey. I'm going to go under. I was basically, if I took the Niners, I was going to go over because they just, like, finally get together and they just fucking thrump. But because I'm going to take the Chiefs, I'm going to go under 47 because I think it's like that's the way the Chiefs are going to win. They're just going to like do everything to keep
Jordan Mason
going to subtle. I don't know actually. I forgot about that. They're going to settle down the defense, like their Niners offense, and then they're going to just figure it out towards the end of the game. They'll win this game 24-17.
You're taking that plus 6,000?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, that's his prop.
I think I have to take the Chiefs as well.
Take Juju's over.
I'm taking the Chiefs plus 1.5. I just, if they're getting points, you have to take them.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I don't really care who it's against. The Niners could win this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
They can.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I'm going to take the Chiefs with the points you have to at this stage of the season, and basically always for the last 6 years or whatever it's been.
Yeah.
I'm taking the over 47 though.
Yeah, I'm not confident in the under.
Yeah, I think it might turn into a bit of a shootout. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be one of those great fucking football games where it could be a very low scoring game, or it could be a fucking shootout.
Yeah.
It could end one point one way or another. Quite frankly, you know, I think it's another game where whoever has the ball last might win the game.
No doubt.
This, I think, is another fun one in terms of props. I think there's a lot of scoring.
Just going to say that. I like the drive props on this one. Kelsey to get catch each drive. Like, anytime they're getting the ball back,
those live drive
I'm betting
props
Kelsey to get a catch. Yeah.
Kelsey may be back, huh?
Yeah. He has to be.
Back.
Yeah. He
Juju
absolutely has to be.
Wait,
is Juju their one? Is Juju their one?
I really think he is.
He has to be.
He has to be, is right.
We're going to talk about a team that needs a
Worthy
receiver.
can't.
Yeah, but the problem is they're still winning games.
Like, now, if I'm a Chiefs fan, in my head, I see, what did the Bills give up for Amari Cooper?
Not much.
It wasn't
Like,
much.
how do you not get him in your building?
Because they're winning games, and a guy like Juju could look like a top 10 receiver.
I literally think
you lose Rashee Rice.
I think they see like Juju and like Cooper similar to what they're gonna do. As long as they know the system and he can go and run out. Yeah, that's what I think.
They're not similar.
I don't think so. I'm saying like Andy Reid looking at it, if he can see that like Juju knows our offense and just jumps right in as opposed to teaching Cooper for a couple weeks to get into it, I think it makes more sense for them.
I said it last week. I'll say it.
Well, don't scoff.
Then why say that about the Bills? Why bring Amari Cooper in for the Bills?
Because they are not winning 5-0 right now.
Right. And as good as Josh Allen is, it's not Patrick Mahomes.
What is their record? They're 4-2.
They're 4-2. They lost 2 games in a row prior to beating the Jets, who have their own fucking problems.
Yeah.
You don't mess with a 5-0 team where you're going to take a big guy.
Okay, so the Lions shouldn't bring in an edge rusher because they're doing well?
That's not really the point. The Chiefs win.
Lions win.
Lions lose in the playoffs. Like the Chiefs have like everything to win. The Chiefs
Lions went to the conference championship last
year. All right, the Chiefs are a dynasty though.
I think
the Lions aren't there yet.
As good as some of the quarterbacks are in this league, I think Patrick Mahomes is number one with making any receiver turn into a top 5, 10, 15 receiver.
And last year he had no.
I think we're really caught up on Juju having one good week.
I'm not saying that Juju's just gonna blow up,
but he's their number one probably.
Yeah, which. That's atrocious.
Kelsey's the number one. Juju's the number 2.
Yeah, right. Well, now Kelsey was quiet the first.
Right, because you had Rashee Rice, who's very good.
And I think they were kind of just throttling Kelsey back. He's getting up there in age. Just
side note: Rashee Rice's mom stole a package off somebody's porch.
Oh, I saw that.
What?
Yeah. What the hell?
I did not see that.
It was on camera. Yeah.
Apparently, it's literally.
It was in a hallway. Yeah.
She's wearing a Rashee Rice's mom's 49ers jersey, or I'm sorry, Chiefs jersey. And steals a package off some lady's fucking front door.
She's a porch pirate. And her son is in the NFL. And she's wearing his jersey.
And not only wearing his jersey, I'm pretty sure it said Rice's mom.
Did she stop by the
was positive.
Did she stop by the ring doorbell?
Anyway, what do you like, G?
Yeah, give me the Chiefs the points. I mean, Chiefs getting points.
We all may get fucked on this.
Yeah, I know.
It could easily happen.
Give me the over.
Yeah.
Give me the over. I think it'll be back and forth. I think, again, it's going to be a tight game. I think the spread's perfect where it's at, maybe even half a point here and there.
Yeah.
If the Niners were plus 1.5, I'd probably take the Niners plus 1.5. Whoever was getting the points here, I'd probably take the points. And give me the over. I think it'll go back and forth.
This is another game in the 4 o'clock slate. There's dog shit games except for this one. This is where, as much as I love Scott Hansen, the Chiefs and the Niners are going to the TV, and that's it. Yeah. I don't care about the Panthers, Commanders. Don't care about the Raiders, Rams.
Lions, Vikings, 1 o'clock.
Plural.
Viking, singular. Texans, Packers, 1 o'clock. Those are 2 great games. And then going into 4 o'clock, the Chiefs, Niners. There's some good games.
Big day.
Some good games right there.
Big day.
All to lead up to prime time game. Jets, Steelers. So, Jets are in another primetime game. The Jets are at the Steelers. The Steelers are plus 1.5, which is crazy. Over under 38. It's my turn.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Give me the Jets minus 1.5. I don't know. At some point they're going to have to fucking figure it out. I mean, listen, the offense looked pretty good the other day.
They did. Absolutely.
They looked pretty good.
They should have won that game.
This is another game.
Brees has to score.
This is the Jets, right? It's like this is another game against the Bills that they lost more than the Bills won.
Yeah.
Right? They did it with the Vikings.
And
they
the
did
refs,
it with the Broncos.
too.
Yeah,
fucking Broncos.
The officials didn't help at all. But
Broncos crazy.
I'm going to take the Jets minus 1.5. I'm hoping that they figure some shit out. I think that the defense did not look great against the Bills. And part of that's due to Josh Allen, but part of that's due to some of those PIs were PIs, And,
they were getting a little desperate. They were nervous.
Their defense hasn't looked great the whole year.
The Jets defense has looked good.
Yeah.
The Jets defense has looked good.
They haven't looked as I thought they would be.
DJ Reed going out the other night hurt a little bit. Although the guy that came in looked okay.
Eccles?
Eccles.
Salah.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to take the under 38. I don't know if the Steelers can score the ball. I don't know if the Jets could score the ball.
Russell Wilson is playing or Justin Fields? You still don't know?
I thought I saw that Russell Wilson was going to play.
They said he was taking first string snaps, but it wasn't confirmed.
I don't know if that's going to matter.
I think he'll play.
I don't know if that's going to matter. I think the Jets defense after last week will start to come back to where they usually are. This could be this honestly could be like a 17-10 kind of game to me. I think I love the Jets minus 1.5, quite frankly. And I like the I like the under 38.
I'm going to do the same. I think that if the Jets lose this game, what do you do if the Jets lose this game? You go out and you get your Devontae Adams now, and now you're 2-5.
It's bad.
You can't. You just can't let that happen. If you're going all in on the
Jets have
season,
to win this game.
Yes, they have to.
They have to win this game.
They have to.
This is the toughest game of their skit for the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
It'd be big.
So they could easily, if they do lose this game, they could easily bounce back and be 5-5 in 3 weeks.
Yep.
But you have to win this game.
So to put it in perspective, the Jets have the Steelers and then the Patriots in New England.
They're going to win that game.
At home against the Texans, which is a tough one. In Arizona.
They'll win that game.
The Cardinals are weird, though. Home against the Colts, home against the Seahawks, at the Finns, at the Jags, home against the Rams. The rest of the year looks promising for Jets, but usually when that's the case,
Jets.
This is 38 over under.
Over under 38. What did you take, G? You took Ron, you took the.
I took the Jets. I'm teetering here, but.
Did you take the under?
I did take the under.
I'm gonna take the under.
I don't think the Steelers could score the ball. If the Jets offense looked like it did on Monday Night Football, I think that they could put up 21, 24 points, but
it's fair.
I think the Jets defense will bounce back after Monday Night Football against the Bills, which was not pretty, and I think that the Steelers might be incapable of scoring the ball.
It comes down to the fact that the Jets have to win this game. They have to win this game. And if it's only 1.5, you got to take it. If Russell Wilson's coming back for his first game against that Jets defense,
Russ Bus,
it's going to be bad. It's not going to be good. There's no way.
Because you don't prepare for Russell Wilson throughout the week.
Not for the Jets defense.
For Russell Wilson.
You see Mike Tomlin, he's still not giving an answer of like who is your starting quarterback.
I think it's
He
smart.
is not saying it's
Yeah, he's
Justin
smart.
Fields.
Yeah,
It's not
Mike
saying,
Tomlin's a professional.
Number
man.
one,
he knows
yeah.
his shit. He knows
It's all a
not
game.
fucking- yeah.
The locker room is different from when he's telling the media.
Yep.
So it's all a game. But two, like, I don't know what Mike Tomlin is in such a difficult position right now.
Yeah.
He really is, because Justin Fields is not playing bad football.
He didn't look bad last week.
He's not playing bad football.
Looked
They're
good.
they're 4-2.
Yeah.
They're 4-2, which is, if you told me before the season started that after 6 weeks the Steelers would be 4-2, I'd be like, wow, they're killing it. Russell Wilson must be playing well. And then you told me Justin Fields is starting quarterback. It's like, well, you cannot take him out.
Yeah,
You can't.
I agree.
5 touchdowns, 1 interception, 93.9 rating, and he's got what 4
That's only
rushing
5
touchdowns?
passing touchdowns. Yeah.
It's a hard switch
I'm
to
saying,
make.
I know,
Exactly,
in
yeah.
a good way.
So the thing is, like, the big knock on Russell Wilson, or not the knock, the good thing about Russell Wilson is he doesn't give away the ball. And
Yeah.
Justin Fields isn't giving away the ball.
No.
Right, yeah, that's true.
So
And they're 4-2.
I think that you have a better chance of winning this game with Justin Fields than Russell Wilson because of his rushing ability.
His legs, yeah. His legs.
That's the one thing the Jets can't do right now is stop the run.
Stop the run.
yeah.
I think for that reason maybe they do start Fields.
What do you like, G?
I like what you guys like.
What do we do? Do we bank another one for the beginning of next episode?
Do you have
no
beers upstairs?
left.
I don't.
Oh my god.
So we owe the party. We owe
We'll have to start next episode with a shotgun.
Yep.
These are IOUs. They're just as good as real currency.
Just as good.
They're just as good as. This is a car. You might want to hold on to that one.
Let's move on. 2 Monday Night Football games in the slate. Hate that. I said it before. I'll say it again. Give me one game on Monday. Give me one on Tuesday. Give me one on Wednesday.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but
Just
when
time it differently.
I don't hate it, but when
Yeah.
the game is at 9 o'clock at
Yeah.
night,
Yeah.
I gotta get up for work.
Well,
So-
so what's weird is they had 7:45 and then 8:15 or something last
That's
time.
what it
the
was.
Turtles.
Yeah.
And now they changed it to
Well, it's West Coast. It's the Cardinals and the Chargers.
Oh, right,
It's the
right,
late
right,
game.
right, right.
So we'll start with the Bucs are at home against the Ravens.
Stop.
The Bucs are plus
the
3.5. The over/under is 49. So, G, where are you? Bucs plus 3.5.
Go,
At
go,
home
go.
Against the Ravens, over/under 49.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo choo. Ravens train is coming through, baby.
great.
Give me the Ravens minus 3.5. Give me the over 49.5. I think Bucs are gonna score. They're gonna get theirs. But Ravens, they're just gonna outscore them. They're gonna beat them. The Ravens are gonna score 30 points in this game. They're gonna score 30 points in this game. Lamar Jackson is a freak. He is really good at the football. He makes plays that I have never seen before in my life and might never see again in my life. He's an animal. He is the perfect package of the best quarterback with his legs that I've ever seen, but can also throw the football.
He's a pocket passer too.
It's insane.
Legitimately.
It's insane. I remember when he was coming out of Louisville, and they were
Louisville.
Louisville.
I actually believe it's ooh.
It's definitely not that. But
It is. Ooh.
But they were saying he should transition to wide receiver. He should transition to like tight end. He can't throw the football. They were trying to brush him off as like a Terrell Pryor type guy. And he is just Mel Kiper. All your predictions stink.
Can I just say,
You hate Mel Kiper, Spencer Rattler, and Doris Burke.
Everyone hates Doris.
I'm with you on Dorisburg. Can I just say, shout out Boynton Beach, Florida, Boynton Beach High School, Lamar Jackson
Right.
grad,
Yeah.
former resident. Shout out Boynton Beach, Florida.
Yeah. No doubt. But yeah, he is.
Boynton Beach.
You're not from there.
I'm not. AJ also isn't from there.
He was
I
there.
was a Boynton Beach
He was there
resident.
though. He was there.
Residente.
Resident for 5 years.
Pronounced resident.
I visited him, so same thing.
So did I.
Yeah, give me the Ravens. They're hitting their stride.
I'm with
Ravens
you.
train is coming through.
Yeah. You want to go next, H?
You like the Ravens in overrun?
I do.
I do too.
That's two.
I got news for you guys. This is going to be one of those weeks where we're all hot, or we're all not.
I don't know.
I think I'm looking at it good this
I
week.
think
I like it.
we're seeing. I mean, I'm worst in the rankings right now, and I'm still up 14 units.
Yeah.
I think we're seeing the board well.
So we got 2
Trail
banks.
us.
We owe you guys 2 at the beginning of next episode. I'm sorry. We need to start bringing way more beers if we're all going to be on the same page. And quite
18 was
frankly-
not enough.
I put it at 12. I told them to get a 6, and I was like, oh,
We had
boy.
18 beers.
Quite frankly, if we're all on the same page, it gets me confident. We're all in the green. We're on the green
Yeah.
heavy. So, I also like the Ravens.
Trail our picks, make some money. That's it.
Last game of Week 7, the second Monday Night Football game. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern. Ugh. The Cardinals are at home against the Chargers. The Cardinals are plus 2.5. The over-under is 43. It's on you, Ron.
Who is staying up for this game?
My sorry ass.
I'll stay up for this game. I'm gonna.
Cardinals, Chargers, you're going to stay up for this
Who
game.
am I kidding? Can I just say I'm
You're not staying up for
I'm
this
going to
game.
have a same game parlay. It's going to be somehow like sort of tracking at halftime and be like, oh,
You're not
lay in
staying up for
bed.
this game.
I
Well, you might because he gets up for work around 11:30. So you might.
Can I just say that after the Monday Night Football Jets-Bills, I was so disgusted that I didn't fall asleep until like 2 a.m.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was disgusted. I was laying in bed.
I'm lucky college football's
That's the
on a
difference between a real
Saturday.
fan and a fake fan. If the Vikings lose like a terrible game at the end of the night, I'm not sleeping. I'm fucking mad at everything. I'm
I
mad
was
tomorrow. I'm
I
mad.
was
I'm mad
60.
until the next game.
I woke my wife up.
I'm
I woke
still
my
mad
baby
about
up.
NIU.
Yeah,
That's the thing about college football, though, is you lose one game,
You're fucked.
you are screwed.
You're fucked.
Yeah, I don't like that though.
You're fucked.
I kind of like it, though.
Well, the new playoff scheme might change that.
For sure.
Yeah,
It
which
opens
is
it
good.
up.
Which
It
is
opens
good.
it up, for sure. But
Ohio State stinks.
I'm still pissed off about that game.
Ron, we're on you. The Cards plus 2.5 at home against the Chargers. Over/under 43.
I'm not confident in anything here, but I think Chargers have a good team, but I don't know. It's just the stupid
Classic
fucking
Cardinals.
Cardinals. They're gonna win this
It's
game.
impossible to gamble on the Cardinals.
I know.
For the last,
I know.
ever since Kyler Murray has gotten under center, impossible to gamble on him.
I think Marvin's gonna be out. Still gonna take the Cards plus 2.5. Home team getting points.
43.
I'm taking the over. I mean, the Chargers will try and slow this game down, but I just see this could be like Kyler runs a lot. Kyler will run a
Scrambling
lot.
for his life.
Yeah,
I
kind
hate
of.
to see
But
it.
I think it'll turn into I'm taking that plus 2.5 over 43.5. Weird fucking game, but that's why they put it on 9
A few weird games.
I have over
Yeah.
43. What do you have, Jay?
43.
Yeah, so it's 43. I hate to say this. I am right there with you.
Oh my god.
Are you?
I'm right there with you. I think the Cardinals are weird, right? But
I'm gonna have to Uber next week.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird one. I think I don't know. I mean, the Chargers could absolutely win this game. This is another weird line where how are the Cardinals getting points here?
At home.
If anything,
At
it
home,
should be
yeah.
it should be a pick 'em to me. I don't know.
Is it the Marvin Harrison injury? I don't
I
think
do
that
love.
could be that much.
I love.
No, definitely not.
I love the over in this game.
I do.
I love the over in this game. So yeah, I'm riding.
Chargers
with
aren't an
Cards
over
and
team, but the Cardinals kind of are. Will Justin Herbert figure it out?
I don't know.
We have been asking that question for 5 years. 5 years.
Latin Conky's good, by the
I
way.
don't know. That name stinks. I
kind of like it.
I disagree. I think that name rules.
It is all time.
Being an Irish
McConkey?
fan, how do you not like that? Being an Irish fan.
He's a Georgia guy, so that I kind of have a.
You are so biased with any player that
here
comes
we
from the
go.
team that.
Yeah.
Coming from the guy who thought Aaron Rodgers was dog shit for 15 years.
Oh,
Thank you.
listen, I wasn't going at you. I was going at him.
Thank you.
All right, stay on the same
Thank
page.
you.
But you gotta accept it here. I'm biased because I'm taking the Jets.
Oh,
every
it's
week
'cause
and
you're a
they're
It
Jet fan.
goes both ways.
Yeah, whatever. Rodgers stinks in the playoffs. He got one Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
That's it. He only has one. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same page as you guys.
All right, that's three
That's
banked for.
3 in a row.
So
3 banked for next week. I don't know how that's gonna work, but
Do we go 3?
we
back
have
to
one
back to
here
back?
right now. So
but this is 4.
I believe that's 3.
No, this is 3rd.
Can't talk now. We're filming a podcast. I'll have to
I
call you
can't.
back.
Who's that? The mayor?
Yeah, it was me.
You tell
That was Spencer
Bill
Rattler.
Clinton
That was
that
Spencer
you're
Rattler.
filming a podcast.
So we're on the Texans and over.
We
We're
owe
on the
3
Colts.
after this
Nope.
one. We owe 3 after this
We're
one.
all on the no, we're not all on the Chiefs.
Yeah, we do need 3.
We're all on the Jets and under.
Now, how should we approach
We're
this? Should
all
we?
in the Ravens
Well,
and
after
over.
this, we need 3.
Wow, the last
Yes.
3 games we're all on the same page.
That's the thing. We still owe 1, and then we went 3
So
for
there'll
3.
be 3 after this.
3 after this.
Okay.
We'll
let's
have
hit
one
this.
full episode of shotguns, and then we'll do the next episode.
Our cameraman has a
Peanut
suggestion.
gallery.
Tom.
In college, we had these things called bear fights, which were a pint,
Wait a minute.
a Jaeger bomb, and an Irish car bomb. The beginning of next episode, you each take a bear pint.
A
Begin
pint.
Well, you
So
polish
a
off
cup
the
of
pint.
beer.
I'll
You
give you
start
something
with
to polish
with
off.
a Jaeger bomb.
Okay.
You follow up with an Irish car bomb.
Okay.
And then you polish off with your pint of your beer.
Like bang, bang, bang.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we'd be able to do the pie.
That'll take the place of 3 shotguns for sure.
That is more
We'll
than
make
3
this
shotguns.
decision
By far.
before next Wednesday.
If anything, I'd rather do that.
I don't mind that.
We'll figure it out. But listen, let's piece together a same game parlay for the kids.
All right, pick a game.
I like a same game parlay in the Texans and Packers.
Yes, good.
Texans Packers, okay.
Let's take a look, kids. If you guys want to watch how the magic gets made, here it is. Okay.
A little behind the scenes
The
action.
chefs are in the kitchen.
The issue
If
is
you will.
the props are not out exactly for the receiving yet.
You sure you guys don't want to do Pats Jaguars?
Should we do an earlier game so we can actually get one in? Because I think we're not going to be able to get
definitely
props in on that. We can do the Detroit and Minnesota game if you want to.
I guess
Are
some
those
props are.
lines up.
They are.
I think that was the second game I'd rather do. Honestly, I'd rather do that game actually.
Wait. Yep. Yeah, they're all up.
Okay.
Detroit, Minnesota.
So Detroit Detroit, Minnesota.
It's going to be tough, but
I think I like this game to fly over. I think
you want to throw that in there?
I think
you have the under in this game, Ron.
Yeah, I would rather not take that.
No, I don't need that part.
Let's do alt lines.
Yeah, I want to get it to around 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1. That's where I want to be.
Yeah.
there's 3 Vikings minus money to score a touchdown in this game. Aaron Jones, Ty Chandler, and JJ. JJ is the longest,
There's your
the
over.
shortest odds at minus 130.
That's where you love the over in this.
That's
game.
crazy.
DraftKings has David Montgomery at minus 185.
Minus 125 on the Superior Sportsbook.
See, that's a crazy difference. All right, where are we putting this up? Let's do it on FanDuel.
And Aaron Jones is minus 150. He's the longest odds, or shortest odds, I
Let's
guess.
see what we got
What was
here.
Dick? Hey, Chitty.
You don't need to say that.
Can you relax?
Fakes, folks. If you hung around,
Fakes.
Damn, Gibbs
If
plus.
you guys
we
hung around
can't
this long,
talk.
Why
we
is Gibbs
appreciate
plus
you.
money?
That is pretty crazy. I don't
Plus
want any touchdown
125,
scores.
yeah.
I don't want that shit because you're waiting for it, and it never hits.
Agree with you.
I don't want that
We
shit.
are putting it on DraftKings because FanDuel does not have the receiving lines up.
There's no alt lines on DraftKings yet. Oh yes, there is. I'm sorry.
DraftKings, yes. All right, let's go ahead with receiving props because that's where the money will be made here. You want to start with St. Brown 50 plus?
I just saw that.
All right, put that in. It's minus 425 alone. Darnold's gonna have to throw. Definitely have to
St.
throw.
Brown 50 plus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do Jefferson 60 plus?
I have none of these props.
Yeah, you gotta go to DraftKings. The superior.
Jefferson 70.5 minus 285. That's pretty crazy.
Let's do 60 plus at 525.
Okay.
You wanna
60 plus.
The rushing props may get a little tricky because of the rushing defenses, but Hutchinson is out.
I think it's going to be a close game, so I can't imagine that teams are not going to be running the ball.
Yeah, we could take Montgomery here.
That might be the only touchdown scorer I like, quite honestly.
I would throw a touchdown scorer in this one.
I like a touchdown score in this. I think there's going to be a lot of touchdowns scored.
Take Montgomery.
I do like Montgomery. Okay.
No way we get really silly with it. And do
I think I would
No,
get
no,
silly. I would get silly.
Hawk?
If Hawk's playing, he's not on here though.
Nah, I don't want to get crazy. I'd rather.
Amon-Ra
What do you
St.
have right
Brown
now
at
with
plus
those three?
135.
What do you have right now with those three?
I don't know. It won't show me on here because it won't let me log in.
What was the third leg?
It was Montgomery Tutty. It was Justin
Montgomery
Jefferson.
over Gibbs?
Justin Jefferson 60 plus.
Gibbs is plus 125.
They could both score easily.
No. I mean, Montgomery has literally scored in like 10
Montgomery
straight games.
Tutty, Jefferson 60 plus, St. Brown 50 plus. That's where we're at right now. It can't be that great. It's probably 120, 130.
Let me just throw this
Gibbs
in.
probably boosts that up instead of Montgomery.
Yeah, but I don't want
I'd rather do
Gibbs.
Montgomery.
I don't want Gibbs. All right.
Laporta?
Jameson Williams 30.5. Might be
That's one reception.
He scares me because it's either he gets one big one or he gets zero.
That's one reception for him.
I would take Gibbs receiving yards.
It's 21.5 only. It's only minus 115.
I want to check that out real quick before we throw that in. Well,
Miles Gaskin. Jesus.
I would take Laporta here. Blake Cashman is out for the Vikings, who's been pretty good. Laporta's been a little hit or miss, though.
He has
over 25 in 4 out of 5, so why don't we throw him for 25? No. I'm talking about Laporta.
I have Laporta under a 30. 25 plus.
Yep, 25
What does that
plus.
take you to?
That will take me to
180.
196. Fine with that.
St. Brown 50 plus, Jefferson 60 plus.
When the lines come out, you could probably put this up for higher on FanDuel, I'm being honest with you.
That's probably true.
This will be 250 on FanDuel.
Yeah.
We'll make another video for this, or we'll put another parlay up with the updated
we'll
odds.
give you something else, yeah.
Yeah, when we post a story, we'll update the odds.
All right, but I think that should be it right there.
So
I'm not going past that.
St. Brown 50 plus,
Yeah.
JJ 60 plus,
Yeah.
Montgomery anytime, and then Laporta
25 plus.
25 plus.
And it's just about 2 to 1. Plus 196.
I think I love that.
Love that. Okay.
Bang.
All right, folks. If you stuck around this long, we appreciate you. Keep coming back. We got content on the way. We're going to shotgun this last beer and then cut it.
Oh my God, we gotta do that.
We love you. We will see you next week. Cheers.
Peace out.
You got the tool?
Bond's right there.
It's not funny.
Love the picks this week. I think the board's locked in.
I think so too. I think
What did we end up having? 6 of the same? 5 of the same? 6 of the same, I think.
6.
That's crazy.
6 shotguns?
6 of this, because we did 3 here,
Oh my
and we
God.
owe
Is
3.
this 3 or 4?
This is
If
3.
we align on all 6 of those, that's monumental.
I would love that.
That would be wild. That would be wild.
All right,
Would be.
We owe you 3s coming into the next episode.
Coming.
Motherfucker.
I'm so excited for football this week.
Good game for the Vikings.
I have a brunch after the wedding on Sunday, and then I'm leaving immediately to go to watch that game. We're going back to the beach house. I was like, I'm not driving home after that. I'm going right to the beach house to watch that.
Cheers, Generals.
All right. Spilled everywhere.
Wasn't worse than me last time.
That's all she wrote. Yeah, G is soaking wet.
1 hour later.
I smell that from here.
Is that onions? and
Sorry
ketchup?
about that. It's like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I do too, but I don't like that. It's shady.